breaking news, breaking news, breaking news. My dog just farted. I repeat, my dog just farted. I heard it.
All right, bro, move. You stink, nigga. God damn. 1 second, y'all. You stink. You can stink, dude. Oh my goodness. Oh, I just realized I cannot see the super chats. 1 second. Let me add that to OBS. Hit the like button while we wait, and don't hit me, little boy. That's not nice. There we go. Now I can see it. Let me pull it up. So, hit the like button. And then we're gonna turn that down. Where my glasses at? Clusterfuck, bro. What's good with everybody, man? All right, here we go. What's going on, beautiful people? My name is the Black Hokage, aka TBH, and to be honest, today's January 5th, 2026. Hopefully you paid your rent by now. If not, you'll be on the street pretty soon. Now, we got a lot to talk about today, so I'm not gonna spend too much time on the intro. But before I do, I want to introduce my boy. Hey, Big Akamaru the Dogu. I was gonna say your name, dude. You gotta be patient. And you farted. I need your space. Shout out to Big Aki the Doggy. He's in the building. Hopefully everybody's feeling good, feeling great on this 5th. Before we get into it, we got a lot of news. We're gonna get into it real quick. Now we don't as a representative of the Wizards Commission, we do not want Trae Young. If y'all seen that, there's rumors going around that the Wizards are in serious talk to trade for him. Please do not. Not that Trae Young is a bad player. It's just, you know, he's 27. He's just gonna give you a couple first round exits at best. It's not worth trading and not keep your assets. Let's just try to keep working with what we got and build for the future. No, thank you. No, thank you. Unless they use him as a bargaining chip like a year down the road or something to get more future assets. But then even still, like the problem with Trae Young and a lot of players, it's like Trae Young, LaMelo, Zion. It's a lot of players that are like good, but nobody wants them because they got badass attitudes or they come with baggage. Ja Morant, like Trae's in that. Trae doesn't play defense. He said, y'all ain't got shit. And I'd rather suffer a little bit longer than lose future assets for that shit. Yeah, I'd rather keep building Alex Sarr, Keyshawn, and just keep trying to work through the draft, man. Kind of like how OKC did it. Shout out to Royal Static. Shout out to Cloud. Yeah, and then he's injury prone on top of that, right? Gold. Shout out to Godo with the sub. He don't be playing. It's not worth it. Send him to Brooklyn. Send him to Brooklyn. Speaking of Brooklyn, before we get into it, speaking of Brooklyn, shout out to Michael Porter Jr., man. He's an example of what it means to be. And what I can't believe I'm saying this because this nigga says stupid shit on podcasts all the time. I'm talking about Michael Porter Jr., the player, not MAGA Porter Jr., the person. But he's a good example of why you should be a professional. He got sent to hell into Brooklyn, and instead of bitching about it, he's balling his fucking ass off this year. And now he's one of the biggest trade pieces in talks before the trade deadline. That's how you do it. Instead of bitching about it, it's about perspective. You say to yourself, all right, I'm on a trash team that ain't gonna win shit, but I'm gonna get more touches. So I'm gonna try to run it up, try to average 30 points a game, and then come, next season or by trade deadline, I can go to a winning team. That's what you're supposed to do instead of fucking big Zion Williamson, Gumbo Williamson, and Ja Morant crying. That's what I mean when I say it's a lot of good players in the league, but they're not tradable because they got badass attitudes, bruh. And that's where it means that's the part where you got to learn to be a professional, bruh. You don't like every coworker you have, bro. You still blessed to be playing basketball and be making millions of dollars and shit like that, bro. So I'm good off that. Yo, shout out to Megas Reborn with the sub. Shout out to PJ with the sub. He for real showing his worth. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. He making Denver look real stupid. Cause was it whatever his name was, Cam Johnson? He ain't doing shit over there, bruh. I bet you they, especially with Joker down, I bet you they wish they had Mega Porter Jr. right now. Oh, you know what? You could throw Tyler Hero in there too. I wouldn't say Tyler Hero has a bad attitude, but he's always injured. He's on my fantasy team. That nigga's always out because of his toe. What's wrong with your toe, nigga? What the fuck? But I would throw him in there if he's more tradable than the other ones. But yeah, he always got a toe problem, bro. He always got a toe problem. It is what it is. But yeah, that's enough basketball talk. You know, we going crazy. I got 3 batches of articles for you today. We got a lot to talk about. It's 3 big batches. But just in case you missed it, let me go ahead and let everybody know we dropped a new podcast today. We had a group meeting last weekend and we decided we're going to attempt to try to drop the podcast weekly. We will be meeting every Sunday, which means I'm going to try to drop the episodes between Monday and Wednesday. So if you're not tapped in with the GI podcast, more content is coming on the regular. We already dropped the first episode back to back. In case you didn't know, that's it right there. So go check that out when you got time. Make sure to check out the GI podcast. We're going to be dropping on the regular. Hit the like button. Y'all asked for it for the longest, so please, at the bare minimum, hit the like button. The video's performing pretty well. We're trying to run it up this year. We're trying to get sponsors and shit like that. We need to make some fucking money. We're too old not to be making no money. I pray for this. Hit the like button. Also, because we're going to be doing it weekly, that means the news is going to be more up to date. Hey, if we have a section in the Discord, join the Discord, discord.gg/GI updates. If you see an interesting article, drop it in the suggestion, or you can leave it in the comment section. Comment a topic you want us to touch on. Maybe we might have missed something like that, or you could tweet it at me and stuff like that. But yeah, are you making clips for the podcast? Yeah, actually I have a batch of clips I need to upload. We're going to start uploading shorts on the regular too. So, you know, we trying to flood the streets. Now, before we get into these batch of articles, one more announcements besides the podcast, which by the way is youtube.com/GI updates. What made y'all change it weekly? Because we need money, nigga. No, we're trying to grow the podcast. Everybody who watches us says we're the best podcast. We're just inconsistent. And we would like to make some money. Motherfuckers is old, especially JG. That nigga is 37. Shout out to Azmon Talk with the sub. Shout out to Galaxy Greg. We don't make no money off that shit. We do it for the love of the sport, to be 100% honest. We've never made any real money. We've had like a few, in like the 10 plus years we've been doing it, we've had maybe like 5 sponsorships, bro. But other than that, we don't make no money off of that shit. We did it off the love of the game. We just like games and shit like that. But we trying to run it up. We just need people to hit the like button. That's how you keep motherfuckers motivated. Share the content. People asking for more, share the content. That's all we ask. You ain't got to sub, you ain't got to donate, especially in this economy. We know how shit is. But at bare minimum, hit the like button, especially if you're watching on YouTube right now. Hit that shit. Yo, shout out to Father too. Shout out to Black Sandman with the sub. Now, there's one more thing I want to address before we get into the news for today. I've been seeing comments over at youtube.com/Hokage highlights. People have been bitching and moaning, saying I've been using too many. My sound effects is played out. I need to stop hitting that shit. That shit is corny. And I thought about it, and I said to myself, you know, you're right. So I decided to put more effects on my stream deck, nigga. Yeah, if you didn't like the effects, we doubling down, nigga. We do not care what you slow AOL ass niggas got to say. When it comes to these articles, I'm gonna be hitting these fucking buttons. You slow ass PS4 niggas need to be quiet. I'm gonna do what I want. This is my stream. If you don't like it, get the fuck out of here. Anyways, niggas be like, oh that shit's stupid. It's corny, man. Man, y'all watch niggas that fucking sexually harass women. You watch people who politically grift, people who are coons. You let all that shit slide. A nigga hit a button and now everybody want to fucking scream and shit. Oh, man, you niggas sound like that shit out of here, bro. Put the battery back in your back, nigga. They told me no more sound effects, so we got more sound effects. Yeah, let me pull up these articles. I'm done chatting. Let's see. How we want to start off? It's provocative. It gets the people going. Yo, shout out to PJ with the super chat, and shout out to some racist with the super chat. He said, "Fuck, I got you." Shout out to you with the super chat. I appreciate you. How we want to start this off? Do we want to take that route? Let's talk ball and gun gamers. Let's talk ball and gun gamers. That's what we're gonna start. Okay. Off. All right, so this video came across. Oh wait, y'all gonna have to give me a second though. I'm not automatic with it. I got a lot more buttons. I'm not automatic with it. I gotta get used to. I used to be able to just hit the button without even. I got a lot more buttons, so bear with me. It ain't gonna give me about a week. It ain't gonna flow 100% correctly, but as we get there, we gonna get there. So this video came across my For You page. It's a content creator who was talking about ball and gun gamers. And he made an interesting statement basically saying that he believes ball and gun gamers are the happiest people on earth. Well, not on earth. I don't want to misquote him. He said ball and gun gamers are the happiest gamers, basically. They're happy in real life in comparison to the rest of the gaming community. I'm gonna let him speak for himself exactly, and then we're gonna respond to this because I thought this one was funny. Just friendly reminder. I have no personal issue with this person. We're attacking the argument, not the person, so don't be on that bullshit. Shout out to DEI Samurai with the super chat. Appreciate you. He said, while 2025 was a great year for games, it truly wasn't for the people who made them. Not because there was bad at their jobs, right? But for the sake of profits and greed, and no one talks about it. That's real. That's real. That's real. That's real. That's real. I appreciate you. All right. Let's see what he got to say. Are ball and gun gamers happier people?
Let me break this down and explain this for you. Let me break this down and explain this for you. When I say that the ball and gun gamers are some of the happiest gamers, I mean in person, not online. Like people say they complain about Expedition 33 getting Game of the Year. Nah, no they don't. The average ball and gun gamer is some fella who don't even know when the game awards are. They don't know who won. They don't care who won. They're not reading gaming magazines. They're not going to gaming news sites. They're not going on social media posting about games. What the average ball and gun gamer is doing is they're playing their ball and gun game and they're keeping it to themselves and they're just happy. Maybe on their Facebook page they might post their My Player from 2K. Maybe they might post a clip from Call of Duty, but that might be the furthest they go. You see them post something on Facebook. But the average ball and gun gamer is not on Twitter complaining about games because they don't look into it that deep. All they care is, I got off of work, I want to play my ball and gun game. And those guys are happy.
And you know what? If that was the gist of your argument, what you said at the end, I might have agreed with you. The problem is you contradicted yourself all throughout this argument. You started the first half of the video with your key argument being that ball and gun gamers are happier people in real life. And I gotta say, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. First and foremost, there's no way to quantify that information you just said. I don't know. So I'm not even gonna say that. I don't know every ball and gun gamer on earth. So there's no way for me to quantify or prove that ball and gun gamers are happier people on average. And one of the main reasons why you can't quantify that, not only do you not know every ball and gun gamer, but what is happiness is defined by the person. So then you have to also sit down and interview every ball and gun gamer. For you, what makes you happy might be gooning. For the next person, it might be making it to the league, NBA. For the next person, it might be getting an engineer job. For the next person, it might be becoming a personal chef. For the next person, it might just be being a homosexual, somebody who fucks for a living and couch surfs. The point is, there's no way to quantify this information in terms of who's happier in real life because we're not talking about real life. Now, what we can quantify is conversations online. Now, I'm not going to go as far as to say the average because I don't know every ball and gun gamer, but I do know there is a good portion of ball and gun gamers who every year when the Game Awards comes around, they bitch and moan about how X, Y, and Z should have won Game of the Year. We can actually quantify that because we have tons of evidence, and some of them are your favorite streamers. Some of them are your favorite streamers. Shroud, seems like a good dude, but he's got some of the worst takes ever, bruh. The ball and gun admiral. So there's no way to quantify what's going on in the real world, but we can quantify what's going on in the internet. And my thing is like, as a matter of fact, there's no way for me to prove this, but I'm gonna take an educated guess. The average ball and gun gamer is not that happy, because ball and gun gamers, even though I can't prove it, this is just me yapping at this point. You guys play Call of Duty, Madden 2K, that's why you're hopping online, because you're bitching and moaning about these microtransactions and getting fucked every year. So I don't understand how you can argue that they're happier people. You said improved soundboard. It's a crazy statement, but there's no way to prove that. So I will say the basis of my argument is there's no way to actually prove who's truly happy, because what makes somebody happy varies person to person. But what I can say is, like you said, get on Facebook, get on Twitter, get on any social media platform, and the main people you will find bitching about gaming is dead is ball and gun gamers. And what you have to understand is, for this to even become a conversation in the zeitgeist, meaning the greater gaming community, that means a lot of people agree with that. One of your favorite ball and gun commanders will tweet out gaming is dead, and it'll have 50 million likes. That is proof that a lot of people agree with them. And then we ask you, what did you play? Come on, man. You know, Fortnite, GTA, 2K, Madden, FIFA. I dabble a little bit on the T Grizzly server. That's when I start looking at you. I don't know, man. I don't know. So I gotta respectfully disagree. There's no way to properly prove that you guys are happier. But I can take an educated guess and say that you aren't, but I'm not gonna say definitively you are, because I can't actually prove that. All we can do is look at the tweets and take an educated guess. You have to be stopped. And also, just to add to this too, what does it even matter? The only thing, the reason the whole ball and gun conversation started, it was never about who's happier. It was more so about ball and gun gamers wanting to be a part of the conversation in the greater culture without studying for the test. You know, I don't go to a law firm and tell a lawyer how to do their job. You got to pass the bar. And even still, it's still rude. It tells you got to have a relationship with that person. That was the whole point of the conversation. And the fact that that continues to fly over a lot of ball and gun gamer heads, no matter how many times I explain it. And I know I'm not the only one that says it. A lot of people say the same exact thing to me online. Are there some people out there that are just being dickheads? Like, you're a ball and gun, yeah, there's some people out there that they're trying to push agendas. But like, for me personally, it's never that. It's more so about, why are you commenting on Hades 2 and Death Stranding and Expedition 33 and Silk Song and Ninja Gaiden 4 and whatever else you can think of? If you had, not only did you not play it, but you had no intention of playing it. That's the whole point of the conversation. And now it's shifting to some other stuff that you're bringing up about, oh, well, I think ball and gun gamers are happier in real life. Based off of what? A lot of ball and gun gamers I know, because if you're going off anecdotal evidence, a lot of ball and gun gamers I know in real life is couch surfing. They're hobosexuals. They're couch surfing. They're fucking for a living. All they got is a PS4 to their name. They tuck it under their arm and go couch to couch and fuck for the night just so they can get a bed. And then they move on to the next one. Rent a center and PS5 asses. Spending $5K on VC, getting beat up by their girlfriend. Klarna VC. I see a lot of that. On social media. But I don't know. I respectfully disagree. Essentially talking about shit they don't know about. Yeah, and that applies to anything in life. It's not even about video games. I have the same stance about everything. One of the biggest problems right now on Twitch is you got a lot of people pivoting into the realm of politics and they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Then they're misleading people. So that you gotta understand, this rule applies to everybody. I don't talk about things that I don't know about. That's why on this stream, I stick to talking about things that I know about. I just joined the stream and we starting off with nonsense already. Affirm Assassins. That's fucking funny. Shout out to everybody subbing. Shout out to Jamrock. Shout out to Wallace with the sub. Appreciate it. So hopefully we have some type of understanding, but there's no way to quantify who's happy and who's happier and who's sadder. That was never even part of the conversation. All we're asking is study for the test if you want to be in the conversation. That's all. I don't think that's too much to ask. I don't say, hey, how do you feel about a chicken teriyaki sub from fucking Subway without giving you the sandwich, would I? No. Because I wouldn't be in Subway anyway, but that's not the point. But eat that fucking shit. Anyways, how do you get an 850 credit score, chat? Get your money up, nigga. Get your fucking money up and pay your card off on time. Pay your card off at least twice a month. That's a tip. That will actually boost your credit score. I don't know why it's fucking stupid, but that's actually a tip. Instead of paying all your credit card off at once, don't wait for the bill to come up, like the due date. Pay half up front and then like the other half later, or you can even do it like 3 times. You said wait for real? No, for real, that'll boost your credit score. Pay your bill multiple times. So if you have $100 bill this month, pay 50 up front, and then right before the due date, pay like the last 50. Or keep using it, build it up to like 75, and pay that 75 off. It'll boost your score. Look it up. Is Watts single? No, she's married. She don't want you though, nigga. So be quiet. We're here to talk about games, not fuck a random nigga in the chat. What's about to do? All right. Now that we're done talking about, you niggas is weird, bro. Just fucking weird. And don't type nothing else in the chat. Matter of fact, the next thing you should do is drop a super chat. Don't say nothing else, bro. Keep it respectful. I'm not going for none of that shit. I'm letting you know right now. We don't do that over here. Yeah, fatherless behavior. That is a married woman. Show some respect. What's about to do? Oh, so I got some good, because I know some people think I'm trying to, I'm an Arc Raiders hater just because I don't like the game as much as them. I said it's okay. It's like a solid 8. I just don't love the game as much as y'all. But because I don't say it's a 10 out of 10 in game of the generation, you know how the internet is. They say you hate the goddamn game, and that's just not true. So to be fair, guys, I have some positive and some negative Arc Raiders news. It's a sandwich. We got positive and we got negative. And we're going to start off with the positive. The first positive story for Arc Raiders is Arc Raiders just sold 12 million copies after only 2 months of launch. Come on. It might have surpassed Battlefield 6, because the last time EA talked about Battlefield 6, it was at 10 million. The number might have went up, but I don't know because they haven't reported anything. So I'm going to go ahead and put it above Battlefield for now, but I don't know because EA hasn't reported anything. In a time when much of the games industry is struggling, Arc Raiders once again shows it's still entirely possible to attract a healthy audience. According to analysts, the multiplayer shooter has already surpassed 12 million copies sold, peaking at over 3 million daily active users. This information comes from Rise Elliott, head of market analyst at Alinea Analytics. The outfit estimates that across PC, PS5, and Xbox Series, Arc Raiders just crossed 12 million copies sold, hitting the benchmark this past weekend. What's more is the active player count apparently peaked at around 3.2 million on January 4th, 2026, again accounting for all available platforms. Those are some hefty numbers for a brand new IP in a difficult genre like the extraction shooter space. I think it's especially impressive, especially because the internet just bitched and moaned about how they hate AI in gaming, and it's all in here. It's almost like you niggas lied. You hate AI in Expedition 33, even though it was just a poster, but for some reason you love it in this game, and it's all over the fucking game. But anyways, also I love how you talk about the success of games you don't care. I do try to talk about the success of games, even though it doesn't get highlighted. I think the issue is like, if you want to be a content creator, it doesn't matter how much positive stuff you cover. The negative stuff will always go more viral. And then you'll have people in the comments saying, oh, all you do is hate on shit. And it's just not true. People don't support positive shit, unfortunately. I may not be talking about you in the chat specifically, but as a whole, positive content doesn't. Even when I title my videos, I have to put like a negative spin on it just to get people interested. That's just kind of how the game goes, unfortunately. You gotta have thick skin too, because people will call you a fucking hater and shit like that. So yeah, shout out to Arc Raiders pushing the 12 million copies. Who knows? Maybe I'll be eating my own foot. I still don't believe people will be playing this game a year from now, but it is hot. It's fucking hot right now. I think the real test for Arc Raiders is right now it just doesn't have any competition. It's kind of dry right now. Even Arc Raiders has all of January to itself. The only game I know that's coming out in January is High Guard, and let's be real, we all know that game is, I don't want to say it's definitively But the internet chose to hate High Guard, and you know how the internet is. They're treating it like Concord. Once people start hating on shit, it's hard to get out of that negative connotation. High Snore. Yo, shout out to Sir Goat with the super chat. Appreciate it. What up? Decided to get Kazan after watching you play, and I'm loving it. Hey, I appreciate you. Okay, shout out to you, giving something new a chance. You said no Mickey, no Mickey summons. Hey, I checked the achievements before we did the podcast yesterday with JG because I wanted to see if he beat Kazan or not, so I could call him out. He didn't, by the way. And I think it said only 8% of the community has the achievement of finishing the game without using a summon. I was like, another game. You niggas is fucking frauds, man. Niggas is fucking frauds. I don't know what High Guard is. It's the new hero shooter from some former Apex Legends and Titanfall developers. It looks really generic, so it got a lot of hate. Although I don't think Jeff helped. Yo, shout out to John the Space Cowboy with the super chat. He said, TBH, is it time for us to drop the live service model? I just don't think it works for Battlefield. I know DLC separates the player base, but it works for Battlefield 3. Oh, you specifically talking about for Battlefield? I think Battlefield just needs to listen to the community, like add the server browsers and whatever other little features that they want. I also think with Battlefield, I'm still enjoying it. I'm playing it. I think Battlefield is just a wrong place, wrong time type of situation. Arc Raiders came out and ate everybody's lunch, including Battlefield. It still has a healthy community, but Arc Raiders ate into a lot of it. There's nothing you could do about it. That has nothing to do with live service because it was a live service game that beat up Battlefield. Now, if you're asking if live service is the detriment to Battlefield, I just think they need to listen to the little things like fucking nerf the tanks too in ResSec. I'm playing Battlefield stick still. It's the most I've played since 4. Yeah. I feel like the hardcore Battlefield fans, we're still playing the game. I think it's all the casuals that left because, to be fair, Battlefield 6 did appeal to a lot of Call of Duty players because, keep in mind, guys, you know, with this fake war going on between Arc Raiders and Battlefield community, let's not forget the real loser here is Black Ops 7. There's a lot of Black Ops 7 refugees out there. And I think a lot of the Black Ops 7 refugees went to Battlefield. They got bored with that because that required thinking and teamwork. So then they went to Arc Raiders. Because, you know, a lot of Call of Duty players are failed content creators, and you can get a lot of content off of Arc Raiders. So they're over there trying to farm up clips to make it out their mama basement. Anyways, what we about to do? You said the chat too sensitive. This is the last warning I'm gonna give you. Motherfuckers told you to shut up. If you really, my thing is like, and this is why niggas is getting on your head. If you like a woman, go talk to her. Why are you in my chat asking, yo, is such and such single? Go ask her, bruh. Dude, chat too sensitive. You too pussy, nigga. How about that? That's a married woman. Shut the fuck up. I already told you, nigga. I'm not in the mood for that shit. You can get banned. That's the last time I'm gonna tell your ass, bro. I'm over here trying to be civilized at 35 years old. Go talk to the woman since you like that. Shout out to John Doe with the super chat. I still enjoy Battlefield 6, but the content compared to older games that did not release with much. I have over 100 hours. You feel like there could be more content. And that's why I said, I think they do need to listen to the little things that the community wants to kind of pick up some people back into the community. But shout out to Arc Raiders selling the 12 million copies. Let's move on to the negative side of things. He said, I saw her in the thumbnail, ban me. I mean, she's been in the podcast the last year. You just saw her in the thumbnail. We don't get you out of here. Don't worry, buddy. We are going to get you out of here since you requested it. That ain't no problem. I guess you think I'm playing. He said, Ethos, save us. That ain't no problem. I'm finna wait. I'm finna, give me a second, y'all. I'm finna send this nigga to the 9 circles. I thought he was exaggerating about the YouTube chat. Obviously, it's not everybody, but motherfuckers don't got no home training. We gonna send him to hell, bruh. That's the shit I'm talking about. That nigga's a bum. And when I say bum,
when I say bum,
that ass banned, nigga.
Mods ban everybody laughing. Everybody laughing, get fucking banned.
All right. Moving on to the negative side of things. We gave a positive. A negative. Well, it depends on who you ask. This one, I would say this is actually neutral because it depends on who you ask. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been discovered that there is skill-based matching in Arc Raiders. Yes, aggression matchmaking is now a thing in Arc Raiders. That's what they're calling it, but it's skill-based matchmaking. If you found that you've been coming up against tougher players in Arc Raiders just recently, that could well be because you've been deemed an aggressive player. For the last week or so, players who naturally gravitate to PvP modes and shoot on sight without hesitation have found themselves facing more aggressive combatants, leading to discussions about whether the team at Embark Studios has quietly introduced skill-based matchmaking. They call it aggressive-based matchmaking. Now in an interview, Embark Studios' Patrick Soderlund has confirmed that it's exactly what they've done. Obviously, it's first skill-based matchmaking, said in an interview. Then you have solos, duos, and trios. And then we also, since a week ago or so, we introduced a system where we also matchmake on how prone you are to PvP versus PvE. Translation: if you are the type of person who plays this game and you like to air that bitch out, at some point, the game is going to start putting you against more people who like to air this shit out. I'm not reading this the rest of this article because you get the gist of it. And this has kind of sparked conversation in the community. Some people are saying that the game is being ruined between this and then I think they're saying they're like hackers and stuff in there. The streamers are going to hate it. Yeah, well, that's who I primarily see bitching about this, because I already told you the people who usually hate this shit are streamers, because then they can't drop 40 bombs and get the content that they want to look like Giga Chad gods in their clips or whatever. What's the name? Not really the same though. Aggressive players are not necessarily skilled or sweats. Well, that's why I said it's combining all of it, but it's basically skill-based matchmaking, because he said in there that first they take into consideration skill and then aggression. So it's a combination of both of those things. Not completely. I guess that's why you can call it aggressive. It's diet skill. Well, actually, let's get to it. Well, actually, it's not skill-based. It's like diet skill-based matchmaking, okay? It's a little conjure of everything. It's like aggressive, but then it's like, you know, not. So it's not the same. All right, bro. Well, actually, it's aggressive based. It's diet skill-based, guys. It's diet. That's a positive. If you want the smoke, you get the smoke. You would think that though, right? The problem is people who play like this, they tend to hate skill-based matchmaking. And I've been seeing a lot, and this is the only reason I'm even covering this story. I found this interesting. There's a war going on in the community. People seem to really hate this shit. You would think people who like to air it out want to play against other people who like to air it out. But what I'm finding is they just want to run into people who are looting and kill them. I don't play enough to feel any type of way about it, but it is very interesting, because I'm like, if you want to air it out, wouldn't you want to play against people who want to air it out? Because like you said, it's not 100% skill based. It's more so based towards aggression and skill, but people are angry. I mean, take this tweet right here. Hold up. Let me see. What should we do? What should we do for this one? What's the vibe on it? I think he's mad. So we're going to go with, so according to Pine, he said on Twitter, I could go on for hours why skill-based matchmaking is bad. See, he called it skill-based. For any other genre of PvP game, but having it in an extraction shooter where the whole point is the risk is beyond stupid. This will genuinely kill the game for the most dedicated players over the time. I've seen this happen time and time again. Ah! That has been Twitter Theater. So you see, he's angry, and I've been seeing a lot of that on my timeline. So my question to the chat is, because like I said, I'm a casual Arc Raiders player. For the people who are more hardcore in the chat, what's the vibe? Now that we know this is in the game, a diet skill-based matchmaking that makes you play against do you guys care? I don't feel like I would personally care, because if I was playing aggressive, I would want the smoke anyway. The soundboard is goated. I don't mind. I don't care. But he's not the only one. I've seen at least 10 different tweets. I didn't save them all, because then we would have been here all day. I just saved this one. I've seen at least 10 different tweets that have gone viral of people bitching and complaining that they don't want this in the game and they feel like it's going to ruin it. Well, I mean, people in my chat, it seem like y'all don't really care. I'm happy about this call. All I do is PvE with other raiders and solo runs. Yeah, I think what people who play aggressive have to understand that, like, it's an extraction shooter and people are going to play how they want to play. Some people don't play as aggressive. They only fight when they need to and they want to loot. And I've seen the counter argument on social media be, how is that fun for you? Y'all just want to be fucking walking around looting and shit. Yeah, that's what some people want to do. I personally wouldn't find that fun, but some people do, and they paid the money to play the game. You don't get to dictate how they play the fucking game. It sounds to me like you just want to hit easy licks, because it's doing is, like I said, it's a mix of skill and aggression. It's a mix of both. So you're not playing against straight sweats, but you are going to play against people who are hyper aggressive like you. Is that not what you want? I'm confused. I'm literally confused. It feels like it takes immediately to, as soon as you get aggressive and nice to one person, you're going to feel the effects of it. Oh, you're saying they're activating it too soon? They did just introduce it, and I think that's why it's important to give feedback to the community or the community managers and let them know, like, hey, I'm not a big fan of this, but if you are going to do it, because you also got to learn how to speak to people. If you are going to do it, maybe dial it back. Maybe do an assessment every 10 games of how I'm playing. Because I can see that being annoying. You had one aggressive game and then it just goes to 100. But if like every 10 to 15 games, the algorithm does an assessment of your play style, I don't see what's wrong with that. I can see that though. I see your point. Shout out to Best Game Guy with the sub. Appreciate it. My dad always said, play your game. And that's how some people are going to play. They're going to play Donkey Kong 64. They're going to collect and shit. What else and then I seen Nade Shot crying as well. What was he crying about? Let's hit it. What should we hit for him? His wasn't angry. His was more like, let's go with this. According to 100 Thieves, Nade Shot. My experience on Arc Raiders over the last week has been hell. Just to be clear, I love this game. He's got to give a disclaimer. Because what did I say earlier? You cannot, I said, I gave Arc Raiders an 8 out of 10. You would have swore I gave this shit a 0. You can't say nothing negative about Arc Raiders. The community's fucking annoying. That's why he's doing that. Because he already know y'all, he about to be, how dare you? How dare you criticize the savior of gaming? But anyways, I love this game and I think I've already moved into my personal top 10 of all time. That's a crazy statement. This is the type of take I would expect from a Call of Duty nigga. Top 10 game of all time? This shit has been... And the year Expedition 33 came out. But anyways, I can't even stay in character. But the egregious amount of cheating genuinely might be worse than peak Call of Duty. I'm not trying to bring negativity to the game because I know this type of dialogue can spread on social media like a disease, but I genuinely cannot get through an entire raid without a Steam profile that is level 0 or an account that has multiple game bans and VAC bans on record. I promise I'm not trying to be self-righteous by telling Embark what to do next. But I think the only option they have to protect the success of this game is similar to how Epic handled Fortnite in the past. Legitimate legal action against providers and individuals who are actively supplying and using cheating software. I know it's just a game and a lot of players may not even counter experiences like this because of the PvE and aggression-based, skill-based matchmaking, holy cow. But I'm in war and I'm getting absolutely pummeled. Yo, pause, nigga. I'm getting pummeled for 8 hours straight every day. They're getting his ass clapped. Hours and hours of looting, crafting, and investment of time and resources wiped out raid after raid over again. If you made it this far and read everything, understand I appreciate yo. I apologize for sounding like a whiny little privileged streamer, but I just needed to vent somewhere else other than the fucking stream. One day, I'll come to terms with the fact that cheating in video games has reached the point in time where it's impossible for the developers to keep up with the providers. But until then, guys, I'm gonna just keep complaining. All right, so I have a few thoughts about it. First of all, Arc Raiders fans, what the fuck is he talking about? What kind of cheating is going on in the game? I'm not in tune. What they doing? Second, I hate to break it to you. I'm not, because I hate cheaters too. I'm not co-signing cheating, but one of the things he's kind of got to accept is your nade shot. You're one of the biggest people in the gaming space. You're going to encounter way more cheaters than shit, even me, and I'm a streamer because I'm not that fucking important. To a lot of people, you are important. So they are going to hop on your stream and try to get a clip. They're going to try to rage bait you with stream. The average person, I don't think, is dealing with hackers as much, just an educated guess. You can glitch into walls. Are you guys running into that a lot? The people who are just playing regularly? Are we supposed to feel bad for someone that just games all day? And you know what the funny part? That's my third take. This man admitted he plays the game 8 hours a day and he's just dealing with hackers. I hate to break it to you. If you do something for 8 hours over and over expecting a change, that's a you problem. Get off the fucking game, bruh. Go play something else. You're fucking rich. You can afford anything that's on Steam. And not only, and if you can't, there's a Steam sale. Well, nah, I think it ends today. So by the time he sees this, but you're literally fucking rich. You can play whatever game you want. You're super influential. You don't have to play this shit. I get you that you like it, but y'all see me. I think this is one of my biggest disconnects with like other streamers. Y'all saw who was there when I played Where the Shit Meets, where the Wind Meets. When I played that free-to-play AI slop, if you missed the stream, I got bombarded. My chat got bombarded by bots. There was like some hacker on my lobby, and apparently they were spreading my username around in the Discord, and niggas was trying to get my IP address. I said, you know what, chat?
Man, I'm gonna play this off stream, man. We're gonna finish this mission up off stream.
And that's exactly what I did. I got off the game and I uninstalled that shit. There is no game that's that fucking important, bruh. It's not. You're not gonna get my computer, nigga. What the fuck is we talking about, bruh? I got other games to play. You guys are, I said, you know what? I don't care if it pisses off Where the Shit Meets community. You niggas is losers. I'm getting off the game and I'm gonna go play something that I do enjoy. So you have to understand, after a certain point, it is a fucking choice. When 2K gets on my fucking nerves, I get off the game. I don't sit here and bitch and complain about the shit. And you know, we had a good run this year. We played for like 3 months. And then after a while, I got tired of it. I just stopped playing it. I don't understand what the issue is. But at bare minimum, I will say, as a very large streamer, you're going to run into hackers more than average. It kind of just comes with the game. Even in my days when I was playing PUBG heavily, I was usually one of the bigger PUBG streamers. I think it was averaging like 1,000 to 3,000 a night. I didn't deal with hackers in PUBG. But I do remember we dealt with a lot of stream snipers. And you kind of got to charge it to the game. I didn't really same thing with Paragon. I was always the biggest Paragon streamer. Not to say that was a big deal because I was a big fish in a small pond. But instead of bitching about the fact that I was getting stream sniped during Paragon, the solution was what did I do? Who was here? I started putting a delay on my stream. I put a 1 minute delay on my stream so you couldn't tell where my teammates were. If you were looking at my stream and looking at the map, wherever my teammates were, they were not there because my shit was delayed. Instead of bitching about shit, go do something, bro. Got all the money in the world. Go travel or something. Nigga, I don't know, man. You would think people would want to play other games they like instead of scaring the new players away. Low-key, this could scare people away. He only likes this game. That's a him problem, then. I don't know what to tell you on that one. What is it? What else we got? So yeah, it seems like between the skill-based matchmaking and the cheaters, the community's at war. And that's why I said it's impressive that they've sold 12 million copies, but I'm starting to see it a little bit on my timeline. I'm starting to see it. And mind you, I don't interact with these tweets. I don't like them. You see, I ain't like this shit. Not because I have like a problem with anybody in the Arc Raiders community, but it's more so I don't want it on my fucking page. I don't want it on my For You page. And this stuff keeps popping up on my For You page without me looking. I'm starting to see the pendulum shift a little bit. And that's why I said, let's give it a year. Let's give it a year. We're starting to exit that, what's that joint called? The honeymoon phase. The honeymoon phase. You even talked about putting a delay up in the GI podcast episode. Find a solution, man. Paragons, when I started following you other GI members, you ain't never lied. Motherfuckers is not gonna ruin my fun. I'll get off this game. Ain't no game. I don't care how much I like a game, bro. That shit start blue screening my PC. Uninstall. Click. Y'all remember how quick I uninstalled? What was it? I think it was Modern Warfare 2019. I think it blue screened my PC like twice in a row. Uninstall. Click. You're not gonna blow up my investment. And a more positive side of things, because like I said, we have a sandwich here. We have good and bad news. Arc Raiders CEO confirms a movie and TV series could be in the works. And Embark's CEO recently participated in an interview with GamesBeat, and during the interview, the CEO confirms that the developer has received offers to turn Arc Raiders into a movie or television series, but nothing has been accepted because it needs to be done in the right way. The CEO said, "I can't tell you how many companies have reached out wanting to make a TV series and or movie out of this IP, Arc Raiders." The CEO confirms that Embark doesn't have anyone working on a TV or film adaptation yet, but the CEO believes it would be fun, meaning he's leaning towards possibly doing it. What's the vibe on that? Do we want that? Do we want a TV show? Is it good? Is it bad? Let me know. The biggest hurdle is that it needs to be done in the right way, the CEO says. He believes the IP fits quite well. Unfortunately, the CEO doesn't clarify which production company has reached out, nor does he show any preference towards either TV or film. You need to make your mind up because those are two vastly different formats. Video game adaptations from... you're yapping. We don't care about the rest of this article. I can't say that I wouldn't watch it. I would have to see a trailer. Because I can see this working. Because, I mean, the concept of Arc Raiders is a post-apocalyptic world. We've seen this concept done a million times. So, I mean, as long as it's got a unique story. I mean, y'all sitting up here being like, oh, I don't want to see it. But, I mean, you got the Fallout TV show out right now. That's a great post-apocalyptic show. Mad Max, the movies, those are great. Like, it could work, to be 100% fair. They would have to come up with an original story. It would need a protagonist because it's a multiplayer game. But I think if they stuck the landing, it would raise the popularity of the game to a whole different level. So I think it could actually work. But I will say I think it's they're putting the cart before the horse. I feel like it's a little too soon. Let's try to make sure Arc Raiders is still here a year from now, because we got a lot of games coming out this year. A lot of people swear I'm hating when I say I don't know if this is going to be around a year from now. As if, and y'all know I'm not even into Grand Theft Auto. It's very fascinating to me that people sit in my chat, they be on social media talking about when Grand Theft Auto 6 come out, it's gonna eat everybody lunch, man. It's gonna be looking real spooky for everybody. But then it doesn't apply to this game. Nah, I thought Grand Theft Auto gonna kill everything. We gonna see. TV series planned before the game. Oh, the Concord method. No, I don't know about all that. So we gonna see. All I'll say is don't be surprised if a TV show or a movie is announced, because it seems like he's leaning towards they're interested in it. If it's a prologue to why the Arc Raiders became what in the game, then I could see it. That could work. See, that's a storyline that could work. How the world became the way that it is, mad, desolate. It's just, the problem with that is if you do, that has to be a movie. If they do a TV series and it's successful, they're gonna want multiple seasons. I don't see that storyline working. GTA 6 is gonna get the COD treatment. I don't know why. I just have a feeling. What do you mean by the Call of Duty treatment? Speaking of, High Guard could be dead on arrival as gamers fear a flop is inbound. It was going to be tough for High Guard to succeed after the anticlimactic reveal it experienced during December's Game Awards ceremony. Many millions of viewers sat through the trailers and speeches to see what the final reveal would be, and then High Guard graced screens worldwide, falling somewhat flat, and leaving gamers disappointed. High Guard is a new PvP shooter from the former Apex Legends and Titanfall developers, and it's set to drop in just 3 weeks. Aside from the prestigious trailer spot at the Game Awards, almost nothing has been shown yet, revealed, or discussed regarding the game that many have dubbed Concord 2. So I put out a tweet about this earlier. I do think this game looks really generic. It looks like a game that was designed for the algorithm. A game that it's like, oh, Fortnite's successful, Overwatch is successful, Arc Raiders is successful. How can we do a live service game? It feels like it's trying to appeal to a very specific audience versus them just making something out of a labor of love. I will admit that, and that's why I said I'm leaning towards I agree with y'all. I don't know about this game. That being said, I also don't think that this game was done any favors when Jeff Keighley stood on stage during the Game Awards, and at the very end of the show, he said, before you guys go, we got one more reveal. This game's gonna be fucking humongous. It's coming from the developers at Apex Legends and Titanfall. He hyped that shit up to the moon and back. So they set an expectation for everybody. And when they showed the game, it was like, I think if they would have placed this trailer in the middle of the Game Awards and it was just another announcement, hey, check out this new shooter, free to play, I don't think it would have had such a negative response. I think it was the expectation versus what everybody saw. And I think that's why it's important not to gas yourself up. Let your work speak for itself. If your work is really that good, people gonna gas it for you. A prime example, matter of fact, is this joint right here. I tweeted about this joint too. This anime right here. If you want a new anime to watch, check out this joint right here. It's called Sentenced to Be a Hero. I was up late the other night, doom scrolling, and I seen an anime page on my For You page pop up, and it said this show premiered on Rotten Tomatoes with like a 9.1. Like it's the best reviewed anime of the year so far. And in my head, I'm thinking like, nigga, we're only 4 days into fucking 2026. Of course it's the best. But you know, I was bored. I wasn't sleepy. So I pulled the shit up. This shit was fucking gas. I'm locked in. The first episode is an hour long. It's got everything. Beautiful animation, action, good pacing on the storytelling, interesting characters, world, politics, drama. It hit on all. That's what I said. It hit on all. The voice acting's good. It hit on all cylinders for me, and I watched the dub. Check it out. It's only one episode out. It's an hour long. This shit gas, bro. This shit gas is what I mean. When something's good, it'll speak for itself. Because trust and believe, if this shit was just okay, I would have not tweeted, bro. But I was like, oh, the people need to know about it. They need to know about this. Plus, I'm trying to be more active on social media. I know I can be very to myself. I be real quiet a lot of times. The main reason this anime is hyped up is because the animation staff is pretty stacked, but the story's unsure where it goes. So they got vets behind it. It was a whole ass movie. I will say at bare minimum, what this game has going for it is it's free to play. It comes out in 3 weeks. So and there's literally nothing coming out in January. This is a dev studio that looked at the calendar and saw, okay, January's open. So I'll give them that much. So I will say this game does have a chance for redemption, but they got to stick the landing. This game has got to be fire. You have the fact that it's free to play going for it, and the fact that you have no competition in January. So a lot of people are, as much shit as people talked, a lot of people are going to try this game for the simple fact that it's free. There's Code Vein. Code Vein is a Souls game. And not only is it a Souls game, it's a weeb Souls game. I'm a Souls nigga and I'm not playing that shit, bruh. Elden boobies. Like I said, I didn't say there was no competition. I said there's not a lot of competition. That Code Vein is not a lot of competition. That's not a. You said that shit like it was GTA or something. Like, we got Code Vein too. 2XKL's coming out on console this month. That would be the stiffest competition. Even that one's a 50-50. I'm curious to see how people respond to that game. I feel like that game kind of lost momentum when the Avatar, Invincible. It seemed like Avatar, Invincible, and Marvel Token all had betas like back to back to back, and it just killed the momentum for 2XKO. So I am curious to see how people are going to respond to it. But what 2XKO does also have going for it is it's free to play. So like I'm not going to count it out. It is free to play. Code Vein 2, RE9 and Yakuza Remake is my main games of the year. Okay. I might play Reanimal. That joint looks fire. It looks fire. Other news. 007 First Light has been delayed again. Though most of last year, IO Interactive assured players that its upcoming James Bond title, First Light, was set for a 2026 debut, the game has been scheduled to debut on March 27th, but the release date has now been pushed back to May 27th. In a statement posted online, IO Interactive CEO called 007 First Light the company's most ambitious project to date, while mentioning the Bond staples included to the game like car chases, gadget, and wild globe-trotting adventures. However, he went on to say that the decision to delay it allows us to ensure the experience meets the level of quality you players deserve on day one. The game is progressing well and is fully playable. Shout out to Goose with the Juice with the sub from beginning to end. So the game's done. So these 2 additional months will allow us to further polish and refine the experience, ensuring we deliver the strongest possible version at launch. We're confident this sets 007 First Light up for long-term success, and we sincerely appreciate the patience and continued support. Translation. We saw the feedback on that frame rate. We saw a lot of you in the comments say,
lock them up.
Oh, man.
Lock them up.
That's what they was going to do to you if the game came out like that. So take your time. I'm not mad at this delay. Take your time. That frame rate was atrocious. Yo, shout out to B Custom with the sub. Appreciate it. But just know it ain't coming out till May. It's a summer game. What else we got? Oh, this is a rumor that's floating around. You guys remember this game? It was like a Korean Splinter Cell game. There's rumors going around on social media that the studio got shut down and the game is canceled. Rumor Mundane 2 Hearts might be canceled. The awesome looking ambitious Splinter Cell, like we never see the light of day. Who else will be gutted? Who else will be gutted if true? The devs in the studio that cut staff from 150 plus to around just 20 massive layoffs in 2025. The studio's official website has been down for weeks with no updates since August, and the planned March 2026 launch now is looking highly unlikely. I think the biggest tell is the website got taken down. I remember seeing this game and thinking it looked good. What the hell? So if this is true, nothing is confirmed. We don't know. But what I will say with the website being down is looking a little spooky. Low-key, it looked like a fake game. Why it look like a fake game to you? I thought it looked real. It looked like an Unreal Engine 5 asset flip, but I wouldn't say it looked like a fake game. It's a shame because I like Splinter Cell. All I'm gonna say is don't be surprised if this junk get canceled. That's what I got for you on the first batch of articles. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, let's talk some doom and gloom news, ladies and gentlemen. PC and gaming, technology as a whole. I'm not gonna put it on PC gaming, but technology is just on the decline and it's gonna get worse. So if you haven't been following the latest technology news, AI data centers are being, the United States of America is controlled. If I could get on my pedestal for a moment here, my soapbox, the United States of America is basically controlled by 5 billionaires. And they all want to build data centers, Facebook, Twitter, Amazon, all that bullshit. And these data centers use up a lot of electricity and a lot of PC parts, specifically RAM. There is a shortage of RAM going around, and it's making it hard to build other types of computers. That's why, in my opinion, for those unaware, CES is going on right now. CES is the biggest tech show in the world. That's where they announce all the big technology. I really didn't see anybody on my timeline talking about it. I've gotten videos in my sub box from tech channels like CNET that I follow, but I really didn't see nobody tweeting about it. I didn't really see no Instagram posts, no Facebook or nothing like that. And I think CES, I feel like it kind of got dampened by the fact that it's like, okay, you guys are announcing all this cool technology, but can anybody afford it? Like, it all requires RAM and fucking SSDs, and you guys are cutting down the production. And a couple weeks ago, NVIDIA announced they are cutting production of their 50 series, their most powerful GPUs, by like 40-50%, which would drive up the prices to like 5,000. Literally, on January 1st, the 50 series went up to $4,000, and I'm pretty sure it's going to climb in price as the AI data centers continue to get built. So it's probably going to hit 5, maybe even 6,000, right? So what's the solution? NVIDIA is reportedly bringing back 2021's RTX 3060 GPU because AI is eating up all the new cards. A reputable leaker has indicated that NVIDIA plans on bringing back the 3060 to the market, according to reports by Kotaku and WSCC Tech. It first released the GPU in the beginning of 2021. The leaker, Hongxing 2020, indicates that NVIDIA will resume production for the 3060 sometime in the next few months. Why is the world's most valuable company reportedly bringing back such an antiquated graphics card? Can't stress that enough. For those of you unaware, NVIDIA is the world's richest company. It became that last year, but somehow they can't afford anything. You know the answer. It's the endless gaping maw known as AI. Tech companies have been hovering up PC parts for AI applications with reckless abandonment. It has become a legitimate challenge for a regular person to buy RAM and graphics cards, which has led to price increases across the board and companies like Crucial closing up shop. That's right. Crucial, one of the biggest manufacturers of RAM, said that they were no longer going to sell to you and I, and instead they're only going to sell in bulk and wholesale to AI data centers. And keep in mind, what we're talking about is going to affect everybody. It's going to affect consoles because AMD said they're jacking up the price as well. Most consoles run on AMD chips. They said they're jacking up their prices as well. I did see at CES that NVIDIA is implementing their chips into various cars for like self-driving. Like, all this tech is going to be implemented in all these different places, and it's going to become very scarce and more expensive. It's particularly difficult to get a hold of GDR7 RAM, which is needed for the newer 5060 cards. So NVIDIA's solution is to look to hop in a time machine to 2021. Gamers will need something after all, and the 3060 technically gets the job done. Any downgrade in graphics and performance will be worth it once you watch an AI-generated video. They're just yapping. The 3060 is still pretty popular, despite NVIDIA phasing out the card back in 2024. That's right. For those unaware, they don't even make it anymore. They're going to start making it again. We don't know how much the company plans on charging for this trip down memory lane, but the GPU originally cost $329. And this is my concern and why I brought this story up. My gut tells me, because remember, guys, the corporation wants to fuck everybody over. Shout out to Cinnabon with the sub. My gut tells me they're going to bring back this old GPU from 2021, and then they're going to charge you more. So because there's they're going to argue, oh, it's scarcity. So essentially, people are going to get finessed into paying more for less. And I'm here to let you know right now, if you've ever been interested in PC gaming, if they bring this shit back, I would recommend not buying it. But if you really want to build a PC and they trying to charge instead of $329 what it was, which to be fair, I'm going to be honest, it shouldn't be $329. It's old technology. This should be $150 at best. But if it's anything more than $329, you're going to get fucked, bruh. LOL, I'm glad I got my PS5 console for life. Oh, don't worry. Them PS5 prices going to be going up too. No, don't worry. This PS6 too. People worry about graphics too much. It's not about... Guys, it's not about pushing graphics to the maximum. It's the fact that you need it in order to operate with the gaming PC. Like, what are you talking about, dude? Like, oh boy, oh my goodness. New consoles DOA. I can see them definitely getting pushed back. YouTube chat, y'all are not beating them allegations, man. You guys care about graphics too much. That's not the point, man. That's not the fucking point. I just sat here and said, hey, man, 5 corporations have all the wealth in the world. They're using all the water to cool down their PCs, the AI PC data centers. So we don't have anything to drink. They're poisoning the air. They're making technology for you and I completely unaffordable. And you said, you guys care way too much about graphics cards. Oh my God. Way too much about graphics. Oh my God, bro. Nobody needs a new GPU every 6 months. No, that's true. But who's doing that? Like, you're not making any point. You don't want to die on this hill, man. What about the people who had maybe a 1080 or a 2080 and they were ready to upgrade and now they can't? That's what I'm talking about. Who said you need a graphics card every 6 months? What are you talking about? I just give you a 600. So anyways, I'm gonna just keep moving on. I'm just keep moving on. Apparently everybody has to update at the same time, according to this guy. Just don't be surprised when they bring back this old ass GPU and they try to rack up the price. I would advise against buying it. And also, oof, feel bad, man, for Valve. What that Steam machine gonna be looking like, man. I'm about to go join the Twitch chat. This getting ridiculous. You say y'all niggas embarrassing me. More PC news. Asus will be increasing prices on various products from January 5th today, including the ROG Ally, to absorb increased costs in the industry. So, you know, like I said, it's not just going to affect GPUs, it's going to affect everything. Anything that needs a GPU, it's going to affect it and make the price go up. That's what this is about. And even if these companies say, all right, well, we can't get 5090 level graphics in this ROG Ally anymore, we're going to put 3060, they're probably still going to jack the price up because of corporate greed. I don't know why. Yo, I'm not going to lie, man. Bro, say you go into the other chat. I've said this on stream a few times. I don't know when it happened, but this corporate cocksucker has got to stop, man. The worshiping of the billionaires. The likelihood of you becoming a billionaire is not going to happen, man. What happened to being pro-consumer? Looking out for your neighbor, man. But real talk, not being hyperbolic, asking this, but how is this benefiting consumers at this point? Oh, it's not. That's the point. As I'm saying, like, and what I will say is, if you did just upgrade, like in the last 2 years, take care of your shit. And if you have a console, same thing. Take care of your shit. Open up your PC and clean it out once a month. That doesn't mean put water on it, because I know some of you niggas are slow. Dust it. Open up that PS5 and dust them roaches out. That PS4, we don't care about you. But open up that PC and dust that shit, man. Let me go ahead and buy that 5070 40. Get it while you can, bro. Yeah, let the PS4 die. Shout out to Blazing with the sub. Appreciate it. Look, you got Corsair. They got reports of Corsair. They're out there canceling orders due to a lack of supply. People like, oh, my dream PC, I'm not going to get it. Imagine being a person who saved up forever and then your shit get canceled mid-order. And then the funny part about all this is, and people are really getting sick of this AI shit, Microsoft CEO wants people to stop calling AI slop. In Out of Touch news, Microsoft CEO has taken up a spot of blogging to share his thoughts on advances in technology, specifically around AI. In a new blog post posted to his new website named SN Scratchpad. I'm not gonna lie, that sounds like some type of freak ass backpage name, nigga. This nigga code name is SN Scratchpad. This fucking BDSM ass freak ass nigga. That shit weird as hell, bruh. Yeah, my wife. She checks my work phone, so I got to text her from my other phone. I go by username SN Scratchpad. Nigga. Nadella remarks that 2026 will be a pivotal year for AI, noting that another year. But this moment feels different in a few notable ways. According to Nutella, we have moved past the initial phase of discovery and are entering a phase of widespread diffusion. We are beginning to distinguish between spectacle and substance. We now have a clearer sense of where the tech is heading, but also the harder and more important question of how to shape its impact to the world. But he doesn't bother to specify any of this. And this is the problem, right? I think people are looking at a lot of this AI stuff and weighing the pros versus the cons. There are some pros to it. Like it can be useful for analyzing data and spotting maybe trigger points or patterns that are successful, but maybe you didn't notice. But like they've overpromised, like this shit is gonna change our lives. Like outside of that, it's really not. It's not useful to me. Like if you asked me, wave a wand and tomorrow we get rid of this shit and society improves, I'll get rid of it. It's not that big of a fucking deal to me. So like if you really want to sell people on this stuff, because on the flip side, you're poisoning people. You're getting rid of water. I don't understand. I don't understand what's so great about it. We are still in the opening miles of a marathon. Much remains unpredictable. Amidst this model overhang, where capability is outpacing our current ability to use it to have real world impact, this is somewhat what we need to get right, he continued. Which, by the way, I would like to say the tech bros are starting to evolve. One of my problems with this AI shit is in my neighborhood, I live in LA. There's a lot of these delivery robots that are like rolling around, these little cute ass robots. And I've been pointed out on my stream. I was like, one of the things I have a problem with is not only are they taking jobs, but they have names and you can see the name on the panel and it'll be like such and such is delivering. And I've noticed over the last year, they always have black ass names and that shit was low key. I'm like, yeah, I'm that woke. Why is every delivery robot, them fucking clankers all named Jamal, Keisha, Tiffany, fucking Tyrone? I'm like, is that you want us back in the field? That's how my head works, right? I am happy to announce that I finally saw a clanker that didn't have a black name the other day, and I ran to the group chat and put it in there. I took a picture. I saw a robot named Edgar. So now they got Mexican and black robots. So we all serving, I guess. I just find that shit really weird. I wouldn't care about Jerome, Tyrone, Edgar if I also saw some Susans, some Pauls, but I don't. That shit is kind of weird to me, bro. It's kind of fucking weird. Like there's like some person in a boardroom like, wouldn't it be funny if we named all our robots Jamal? Not really, man. Not really. It's giving filled, nigga. Not really. Did the Edgar have a haircut? It didn't. So I spotted my first Robo Edgar. They coming after y'all too. Huh? What's going on in LA? It's not just in LA. I know Atlanta got them delivery robots too. There'll be other places too. You got to keep in mind, I live in a major city. So like when you live in a major market, The three major markets in the United States is New York, LA, Chicago. Those are the three biggest cities. When you live in a major market, a lot of times things get beta tested because the population's bigger. They can get more data sets. So like, I know, it's like, what the hell going on? I know it's funny to get the LA jokes. It's just because it's a bigger city, so we get things here first. It'll be coming to Willacoochee, Georgia soon. Don't worry. It'll be coming to Willacoochee, Georgia. It'll be coming to cousin fuck Alabama soon. They're gonna take your jobs. Don't worry. They all over Dallas, Texas. Dallas, Texas is a tech hub. That makes sense. Atlanta's a tech hub. It's gonna go to the tech hubs first and then everywhere else. But it's coming to Willacoochee. Don't worry. It's like those bird scooters. Yeah, but bird scooters weren't taking anybody's jobs. Those are just fucking annoying. He later continues to say that we need to make deliberate choices on how we diffuse this technology in the world as a solution to the challenges of people on the planet. For AI to have a societal permission, it must have real world eval impact. The choices we make about whether we apply our scarce energy, compute, and talent resources will matter. This is the socio-technical issue we needed to. You just saying shit, nigga. This is why nobody like y'all. You just fucking saying shit. You said bird scooters? Yeah, it was a brand. If you ever seen, it might have a different brand in your city. I know in DC they were birds, and then in LA they were birds too. They were like those electric scooters you'll see people riding around downtown. The most popular brand is Bird. The e-scooters, yeah, it's just a brand. You're not really selling me on this shit, man. You're really not selling me on this shit. Like generating pictures with kooky eyeballs is not that important. It was interesting at first, but like now it's like, all right, man, you guys are trying too hard. It's gonna get rid of Lime scooters. Those are popular too. You're stealing jobs, using all the electricity. Because also, I don't know if y'all know, these data centers that power the AI, they drive up electricity bills in cities that they're in. I don't know if y'all know this shit, bro. None of this shit is good. None of this shit is good. It's important to him, I guess. It ain't important to me. Nothing like making AI put bikinis on people. Yeah, like look what's going on. Y'all see that shit with Grok on Twitter this past weekend? They found that like Elon did not program Grok to have any safe stops. So what was happening is they were going under people's women, specifically his pictures, and they were saying, hey, Grok, remove her clothes or put her in a bikini. And it was doing it. That nigga's about to catch the meanest lawsuit, bro. The meanest lawsuit. And that shit is nasty. Anybody, if any of you niggas in the chat did that shit, fess up so I can fucking ban your ass, bro. Because if that was shit was your sister, your mother, your niece, whatever, then it would have been a fucking problem. And that's where I wish some of you cornball ass niggas would think before you. Some of y'all think with your dick only. Oh my God, the AI is gonna, first of all, it's not even real. Then you're violating people. Yeah, just down bad. Before you think with this head, think with this one. That's when I seen that shit, it was all over my timeline. That's when I sided with the women. I'm like, yeah, you niggas look like losers. I'm not gonna lie. We got a problem. It's not a lonely epidemic. We got a loser epidemic going on. If you use Grok to undress a woman online, you deserve jail, nigga. Jail. Not just women, they were doing it to kids too. I didn't even know that. That's fucking disgusting. That's even worse. Roblox ass niggas, bruh. Disgusting. We got an update on the Steam Deck 2 on a more lighter note. If you're wondering when the Steam Deck 2 is coming, let's see what they have to say. Just look.
Valve said, like, every time anybody asked them about the Steam Deck 2, like,
lock them up.
Like a couple of years.
Yeah, let me hit that. If you use that Grok shit.
Lock them up.
Oh, man.
Lock them up.
Years ago, I think I spoke to some of the devs there, and I was asking them about the Steam Deck 2, and they were basically saying, like, we haven't seen a chip released or on the roadmap or anytime soon that matches what we want. And what they want is something that is going to give you a performance uplift, but is also going to be incredibly efficient.
Battery life matters.
Battery life matters. And I can't see that from x86 at the moment.
Translation, don't expect a Steam Deck 2 for probably at least another 5 years because they want a chipset. They want a unique chipset that's not only more powerful graphically, but efficient for the battery. And I do agree with that. But one of my things that I've always talked about on this stream is like, where's the battery innovation? It's not just it is up to the chip to learn to optimize for the battery. But like, I feel like battery technology has been so stagnant for the last 20 years. We damn near got flying cars. We got self-delivering robots named Edgar and Jamal. We got drones that deliver Walmart and Amazon packages. But we can't get a battery that lasts all day, nigga? This feels like it's some type of conspiracy going on because I feel like if they do improve battery innovation, then we ain't gonna buy as much. That's probably what it is. They want you to buy something new every year. My thing is like when it comes to corporate drones, they're gonna buy shit every year anyway. So like, I don't understand why you don't just fucking invent it. They have flying cars in China now. They got a lot of shit in China that we don't got because we're the actual third world country, unfortunately. What else I got? What the fuck? I didn't mean to book like that. And then, Intel announced today at CES that they are launching an entire handheld platform called with their Panther Lake chips, basically. So they have a Intel handheld coming out. Intel is also working on putting out GPUs. If that's what this shit look like, this bitch ugly as fuck. Also, I don't really fuck with Intel, man. Unless you know they sponsored me, then we love them. I love them for that week. But other than that, we AMD chips over here, bro. I don't hear that shit. What the hell is that? That shit like some origami bullshit, bro. Yeah, butterface ass. How the hell you make the world's first ugliest handheld, nigga? I don't want to be, you be embarrassed to pull that. Nigga, what's that? Is that like a Temu Steam Deck? Where'd you get that from? Alibaba? Like, hey, like imagine being in the office, man. Some nigga standing over your cubicle. Hey, look, this nigga got the AliExpress handheld, bro. What games that shit run? That shit got nothing but emulators on that shit, bro. You paid over $500 for that dumbass shit. You could have got out the TikTok shit for $50, dumbass. Look at that goofy shit. This shit lagging. How the hell you make the world's first ugliest fucking handheld? All right. Why you link a Twitch clip in here? What the fuck is this shit? Okay, I got one more batch for ya. I got some. Turn my music on. I got one more batch of articles for y'all. I got some PS5 news. We talked about because I saw some of y'all getting some jokes off, and I was trying to. It doesn't. You know the most interesting thing about the rising prices in RAM and GPUs. It doesn't matter how many times I explain it. I see people on social media and people in this chat just getting jokes off about the PC gaming community. I know this is hard for some of y'all to wrap y'all brain around, but a gaming console is a computer, guys. It's just a computer that was designed for one special thing, which is playing games. But it has a CPU, it has RAM, it has a GPU, it has a motherboard. It might have some water cooling. Nah, it doesn't. It got an air fan in that bitch, especially the PS4. And roaches too. This is going to affect you guys, but we're not talking about that. That y'all wanted to get y'all jokes off? We got some PS5 news. Although I'm not gonna lie, this might be a good thing. This might be a good thing, to be fair, depending on who you ask. Allegedly, console hacking has detonated an explosive. Unpatchable PlayStation 5 ROM keys have leaked online, opening the door to permanent jailbreaks and custom firmware. And this could be a good or a bad thing if you're tech savvy. If you're tech savvy, it's a good thing. If you're a dumbass, you might brick your shit. But anyways, since the PS5's release in late 2020, console hackers have attempted to gain complete access to the system by discovering and exploiting vulnerabilities, using software exploits to access features not normally available to consumers. But on New Year's Eve, console hacking groups detonated another sort of explosive that could have massive consequences for the PS5's hacking scene, opening the door for permanent jailbreaks, custom firmwares, emulation, and much more. As detailed in an extremely well put together report by the CyberSec guru, at the end of 2025, people in the PS5 hacking scene began discussing a massive data dump that appeared on the PS Dev Wiki and private Discord servers. This data dump contained the level 0 boot ROM keys for the system. The boot ROM is the first piece of code the PS5 runs when the system is turned on, the deepest level of the console's security architecture. Think of like the BIOS in a PC, a gaming PC, which is used to decrypt and verify the initial stages of the system's boot chain. Yeah, so it's the BIOS. If you have a gaming PC and you ever went into your BIOS, you know, when something fucks up, you can tell it to boot off a certain hard drive before another. That's basically what it is. As such, acquiring these keys, which are stored in a read-only chip and decrypted on boot by the system's APU, essentially meaning that anyone with these keys can literally own the system. Translation, if you're not following this nerd shit, basically what this article is getting at is, You ever notice how at the end of a console's lifespan, like 3-4 years later, I'm gonna be honest, it should have been happened to the PS4, but you niggas will not throw that shit in the trash. So let's use the PS3 or the Xbox 360 as an example. Like years after a console ends, you ever notice like you'll see videos on YouTube on how to hack it, and then you'll see people run the emulators and custom video games and software on their consoles and shit like that. Like you could buy a preloaded Xbox 360 off of eBay with like every Xbox 360 game ever existed, and it'll be on your hard drive. This is how they do it. They hack the firmware. Yeah, allegedly. The point of this article is what it's trying to say is we might have made a breakthrough earlier in the cycle. This is the type of news you would expect when the PS6 comes out, and the PS6 has been out for a few years. But we're getting it now. Now, it could be a good thing if you're tech savvy, but it also could be a bad thing. The good is, like I said, custom firmware, unique features, software, free games allegedly. But I feel like you shouldn't get too excited for this because it's only going to be beneficial to the tech savvy, because this also opens up the PS5 to be fucking hacked. Your dumb ass could be on YouTube watching a tutorial from somebody you trust, and you download some shit, put it on your PS5, and the next thing you know, when you plug it in and you boot it up, your PS5 say, that bitch blow up the whole fucking block. So you got to be careful with your brick. And another reason why it's bad is, for those unaware, when you start installing custom firmware, mods, emulators and shit like that, yeah, it might give up your location and shit. You also void your PS5. So before you get too excited, unless you're super tech savvy, I would advise you to avoid this shit. I know it's tempting, but you are avoiding the warranty. If you call up Sony after your shit is fucked up and they find out what you did, they're going to send the Sony Yakuza after you. They're going to send them after you like,
Get your hands up, nigga. We know you hacked that PS5. Come out slowly with your PS4 too. We know you want to self-detonate your PS4 and blow the block up. We ain't gonna let you. Hands up. PS4, we can see him, nigga.
It's cool, but nothing's keeping me playing this game. What are you talking about? Remember 3 sources? You're gonna summon the Jew on. You can't jailbreak it unless you have a certain game anyway. Allegedly. Look at him trying to put on games. So the reason I'm sharing this story is I predict, maybe not you, but somebody in the chat, their friend is gonna hop into the group chat one day, the Xbox party chat, the PlayStation Live, the Discord. They're gonna be like, hey bro, I found a method. They're like, what you talking about, bro? I know the PlayStation ROM key. Nigga, what's the PlayStation ROM? That's not the point. I know how to put this custom shit on your shit. It's gonna give you free shit on your shit. I'm not shitting you. If you got a friend like that, be like, bro, shut the fuck up, bro. We not doing that goofy ass shit, because you gonna blow my shit up, bro. I know the moment I watch TBH, that nigga's mad informed. I don't agree with everything he says, especially his takes on Grand Theft Auto, because I'm sensitive. But I know that nigga know what he talking about. That nigga would not steer me long. And he said, if my nigga come in the Discord and say, yo, we need to hack the PS5, he said my whole neighborhood would go, they finna treat you like a terrorist. So be aware, it's around. Reliable insider confirmed that the decision to delay the PS6 has not been made by Sony yet. So there's been rumors going around that the PS6 was delayed. It's not confirmed yet, according to this rumor. He claims Sony has contracts with TSMC to start manufacturing the PS5 APU mid-2027, and a decision on how much RAM it will end up having will be made very close to launch. He adds, if the RAM situation is looking much worse by the time then, Sony could still make the decision to delay it. I've seen some people, on social media, they're console warriors. They fight the good fight. I don't know why. You guys are adults. But they are saying that like the increase in RAM prices is not going to affect the new PlayStation or Xbox because they already have contracts in place with these chip makers. And the problem is that's not true. Like, yeah, they have contracts in place, but what happens when the chip maker has to spend more? It makes it more expensive for everybody, bro. Like, otherwise the company's going to go under. So then what's going to happen is Sony's going to have to potentially delay shit until the chip makers can afford to manufacture what they need to manufacture for Sony. It may not delay the Sony side of things, but it will delay their side of things. That's the point I'm trying to make. Didn't Sony make computers and computer parts in the early 2000s? I'd argue they make them now. That's what the PlayStation is. It's a computer. Don't listen to this guy. He's a known Sony fanboy. Oh, you're saying he's making shit up? To be fair, I did say it's a rumor. It's a rumor. Take it with a grain of salt. Always take any. That's why I'm always very clear when I'm talking about a rumor. I never report rumors as news. I always say that. Now, if you choose not to listen to that, that's on you. But anytime I say a rumor, you should always take it with a grain of salt. It's just me shooting the shit, having fun on the stream, creating conversation, but it's not to try to mislead or nothing like that. The TSMC choice, this might cause optimization differences between the Xbox, PC, and PS7. Pretty interesting. You said we might have another PS3 on our hands. I love how all multiple of us said he was a fanboy. All right, we won't listen to this guy then. Xbox news. I couldn't find anything positive, so, you know. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do, Xbox Nation? Xbox suffers worst year on record for console sales in the United Kingdom. 2025 has been the worst year on record for Xbox console sales in the UK. That's according to the game business Chris Dring, who reports that Xbox console sales were down almost 40% in the land of Tottenham, making it comfortably the worst year on record. By contrast, sales of Sony's PS5 system are down 12% in the UK across the same period. I think this is very interesting because Xbox was always known as like the dude bro gamers. And I'm gonna be honest, if we want to be fair, the dude bro archetype is mostly associated with Western, specifically white people. So it's very interesting that, you know, white people said, nah, we fucking with PlayStation. Like, Dring didn't share his working or comparative data. That's not to say all dude bros are white, by the way. I'm just saying that's you. When you think of a dude bro, you think of a white guy usually with Mountain Dew, Doritos, a Monster Energy drink, screaming all types of racial slurs you've never even heard of that he got off 4chan. Dring didn't share his working or corroborative data or elsewhere in the world, but it's broadly in line with other data shared across the year. While all three major hardware manufacturers, Nintendo, Sony, and Microsoft, have reportedly seen year-over-year decline, so everybody's sales were down. Xbox were the worst, basically. Not gonna lie, when you said dude bro and Xbox, I instantly thought of the COD montages. Yeah, you think of the old lobbies, the old phase spinning in circles, optic and shit. That was dude bro shit, bro. Listen, Xbox, if you want your sales to go up, you have to offer something. I feel like this generation's already lost. They need to look to the future. For the next Xbox, they need to add some type of quality of life features and experiences that you can only get on their platform and not PlayStation. If Xbox comes out with the next Xbox and they just say we have the most powerful hardware on the market, it's not enough, man. It's so many games to play, so many different ways you can play games with streaming now. It's not enough anymore to just do better graphics. I think the difference between the winners and the losers in the future is going to be the quality of life features. An example being the Steam Deck. It was supposed to be, we don't know if it'll be, but it was supposed to be a gaming PC, affordable gaming PC, a small form factor, which is rare to find, that you could also boot Windows on. So it gave you some customability that you couldn't get anywhere else. That's the quality of life type of stuff that people be looking for. Then on top of that, you got the free online and the cheap games. But just being the most powerful hardware is not going to be enough because you guys gave up all your exclusives. That's where you really fucked up. You gave away Grounded. You gave away Gears. These niggas pimped out Gears of War and the PlayStation niggas said, They wasn't really fucking with that. They wasn't really fucking with it. That game did not sell well on the PlayStation. Power doesn't matter if there's no optimization for it. That too, but that's on the developer side. That's not the hardware. That's on the developer side. But unfortunately, you know, you guys at Xbox, Microsoft as a whole is fine, but the Xbox decision, the Xbox division, you guys are broke. You guys are broke.
Like, if you're a broke boy, just say so.
And more, I take that back. In positive news, slightly, I don't think many people will actually care about this. Honestly, I think the big thing for gaming is going to be exclusivity. I think as much as I hate exclusives, they do matter. There will soon be another way to play Xbox games without Xbox. Microsoft has announced a new partnership to Hisense to bring the Xbox app to TVs that run on the company's the company's operating system for their TVs. In essence, the big takeaway here is that people will soon be able to play Xbox games in yet another place without needing to own an actual physical Xbox. This is possible through the Xbox cloud streaming, which is included in the Game Pass. I predicted that they were gonna, hey, give me my fucking flowers, chat. I predicted like years ago they were gonna do this. It started with the Samsung. Now they partnered with Hisense. I predict they're gonna partner with more TVs, and I can see a world where you no longer have to buy an Xbox. You can just buy a new TV and you can stream games on there. The problem with this is most people in the United States still don't have great internet, decent at best. And then there's places that don't even get high-speed internet, like rural parts of America. They can't access this. So I think they're greatly limiting themselves by making it a streaming only device. If they want to take the all-in-one route, why not do an Xbox TV? Like, actually take the motherboard of the next Xbox and put it in the fucking TV. Problem solved. Then have like a disc tray on the side of the TV so you can load a disc, or you can just download games. Problem solved. So then you got your Xbox room and but cloud gaming, people's internet is not there. Like an Xbox Chromecast, basically an Xbox Chromecast, and that limits what you can play. With streaming games, it is a lot better, but I'm gonna be honest, I would only recommend single player games. You can't play Street Fighter or Call of Duty on the streaming. If you do, you're fucking crazy. Yeah, the latency and the bandwidth issues. So like I don't see why they can't just put the Xbox hardware inside the TV. It would solve a lot of problems. Then you could cloud stream or just directly play from the TV. Also, I'd argue it'd make the TV better, because not only would it be a great gaming device, but it'd be a fast streaming device for your Netflix, your Hulu, your Amazon, whatever. Because a lot of the built-in chipsets for TVs, they're very old and dated. That's why a lot of times they're very slow. That's why a lot of people buy things like Apple TV and Roku boxes and shit like that, or the Fire Stick or the Google TV, is because those devices are faster than what's built into the TV. You got Nintendo news? What is this? I Am Setsuna free DLC, Temporal Battle Arena coming April 13th. What the fuck is this, nigga? Square Enix has announced that Nintendo Switch owners of I don't even know what this fucking is, bro. What is this shit? Next. The Witcher 3's new DLC is expected to release in May of 2026, as claimed. This is the second rumor we got for Witcher DLC. The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt is reportedly set to receive new DLC in 2026, developed by Fool's Theory. Reports about a new Witcher 3 DLC has been circulating online since June of 2025, when it was claimed that the third major expansion for the game would be announced in 2025. However, it never was. New details have now surfaced online thanks to a Polish Noble Securities analyst, which provides an expected release window for the DLC as well as The Witcher 4. Spotted by Eurogamer, they said The Witcher 3's new DLC is releasing in May of 2026. And it'll be developed by Fool's Theory, who also is working on The Witcher 1 remake. The new expansion is expected to kick off the proper marketing campaign for The Witcher 4. The analyst also predicted The Witcher 4 will release in Q4 of 2027. If you haven't been keeping up with this story, the rumor for this DLC is it's supposed to connect the dots between the games 3 and 4. So I doubt it'd be super long. Probably like 10 hours or some shit like that. The Witcher 1 is a terrible game. That's why they're remaking it. Use context clues. From my understanding, The Witcher 1 and 2, because I didn't play them, were much rougher than 3. That's why they're remaking it. Because with The Witcher 3, it made the series very popular, and people want to go back and play the other older games. You say, wait, that's why? What other reason would they remake the game? You're not the first person I've seen say that. Like the Witcher 1 is rough, so that's probably why they're remaking it, because Witcher 3 is popular. They want to cash in on the brand and make some more money. What else I got? Oh, Dispatch has sold over 3 million copies in 2025, and only around 5% of players beat the game without romancing somebody. That was me, by the way, but shout out to them selling 3 million copies. Well deserved, cheap game. I think they need to improve the gameplay. But and also shout out to me for not romancing anybody. I don't have any other takes on that. If you're looking for a cheap game to try, check out Dispatch, especially if you like choose your own adventures, like Telltale games like that. You like superhero stuff. It's definitely worth barking up. Yo, shout out to Lord Zimpy with the sub. Appreciated it. Shout out to the 5% of asexuals. I'm asexual? Oh, shit. No sex before marriage. Netflix is reportedly interested in giving a 17-day theatrical window for Warner Bros. Films if they acquire the studio. So they all but confirmed they are trying to kill the theater experience. I don't have any other take other than this is why monopolies are bad. No one man should have all that power. Because when you do, they're gonna do whatever the fuck they want. They're gonna take all them IPs and put it on their streaming service. And they're gonna, you thought they were stingy with the passwords sharing now? Oh, it's gonna get even worse. The moment you even try to share, your phone will be listening to you. When they acquire Warner Bros., your phone will start listening to you, and it'll detect it'll detect that you uttered the words shared password, and your shit will blow the fuck up. Now your head get blown off. What happens to Universal Studios? I don't know. But a Warner brother. Let me go on the sub box too. What's the last movie I saw in theaters? The Long Walk. I haven't been in the theaters in a while. Long Walk. Let me switch my account. Any trailers worth checking out? AMD CES keynote. 2 hours long. I don't see nobody talking about that shit. Stealth gameplay for sticks. Oh shit. Got the Sony car. Hey, hold up, y'all. I think my dog, he bothering me because he hungry. Let me go feed my dog real quick. BRB chat. Are you watching Fallout? I'm not gonna lie. I forgot that shit came out, but I will watch it. You feed once a day? Nah. He eats twice a day with treats. Let me see. So I did buy some games on the Steam sale. I'm gonna put up a poll. Y'all let me know which game we gonna try. Let's see. Only for the Twitch chat. You two niggas be quiet. I'm gonna let y'all pick what I'm playing. You got 3 minutes to cast your vote if you're in the Twitch chat. I picked up a bunch of games on sale yesterday. You already know what they are if you follow me on Twitter. Yeah, your vote matters. I know you niggas didn't vote during the election, so fucking vote now. Yo, shout out to Lucy Claus with the super chat. I turned on the baby making music. Somebody got to do it. The hell is this shit? Starshine. I don't care about that. While we look at this shit. All right.
The opening area of the campaign for Styx Blades of Greed shows promise and the potential
Blades
for
of your
creative stealth
mom.
gameplay as a tiny but mighty creature.
I'm just
in
trying to
space
piss off the
designed
Silk
for much
Song
larger
fans.
beings. Extinguishing torches to create safe.
Thought you already played the Star Wars game? Yeah, I did. I just wanted. I'm not gonna lie, I just wanted it again. It was dirt cheap. If you have not played the Star Wars game, today is the last day for the Steam sale. You can get both Star Wars games for $13, or you can just get Jedi Survivor for 10. But you can get Fallen Order and Jedi Survivor for $13. I just wanted it in my Steam library, to be honest, in case I ever wanted to play it again. Did I get any fighting games? Nah, I'm not buying no fighting games on Steam.
Its blades considerably. If you already liked Styx Master of Shadows,
I bought Hades on the Steam sale too.
or any of the series' obvious inspirations, such as Thief, Dishonored, Assassin's Creed, etc.
No Battlefield tonight? I mean, it depends if I get the bat signal, you know.
For PC, PS5, and Xbox Series.
Quartz. Everyone's going crazy for a taste of its power. But it also happens to be my favorite.
Yeah, Knights of the Old Republic is cheaper and better than Jedi Survivor and Fallen Order. What's better is subjective. I played Knights of the Old Republic. I prefer the gameplay in Jedi Survivor, you see? Your opinion is not fact.
Service, which, unfortunately, experienced considerable latency issues that made the
RPG elements are better in KOTOR, though.
To progress through Styx feel more like piloting a drone on another continent.
For the gameplay, I prefer Jedi Survivor.
Split-second timing defines Styx's gameplay loop, making input delay a serious obstacle when it appears. Fortunately, after massively downgrading bitrate settings to get this Zeppelin flying, the early areas uncovered a beautiful and compelling high fantasy world.
You gotta be in Cali is stupid late.
Yeah,
it's no secret I live in LA. Yeah.
After a decently paced and informative opening cutscene, a subsequent tutorial layers in movement mechanics gradually.
He said his bitch
Running,
was lagging.
Jumping, double jumping, and power sliding are all properly introduced and explained as the playable zone starts opening up, which is great because the tutorial itself doesn't overstay its welcome. The B button executes a
it still looks a little double A. It looks a little janky the way the animations are moving.
Slide that allows players to slip under obstacles or cover ground quickly, while pressing RB after a jump triggers a cool little dash that propels Styx upward along walls.
Why is it the third game? But yeah, I think that's what confuses me too. Like, did you guys not make any money from the last two games? Like, it still looks janky. Like, I don't know.
Welcome. Thank you for joining us.
PS4 niggas, close your eyes. You can't afford a PS5, so I know you can't afford the PS4 car. Don't even look at this shit. Matter of fact, take a water break.
At Sony Honda Mobility press conference, by maximizing the cabin space, Akira challenges the traditional concept of in-cabin entertainment, creating content design to move you. Through collaboration with diverse partners, Akira brings you movies, music, gaming, and more. Akira passengers.
That's what I bought my car for, watching movies and playing games.
And the real entertainment system, as well as the customizable themes and uniquely visualized 3D maps.
We're bringing remote play to cars for the first time, right onto the Afila's entertainment system.
Yeah, what's the battery life looking like? As somebody who owns an EV, let me tell y'all something if you don't drive an EV. They love to hype them up, but one of the downsides is everything drains your battery, right? So like it'll say your battery can get 250 miles off a full charge, right? That's 250 miles going a certain mile per hour, not using your headlights. Yeah, it's an EV. Not using air conditioning. Like anything you use in the car will use the battery. So that 250 will turn into like 225 real quick. And my thing is, they're really pushing, hey, you could play PlayStation in this car. You could watch movies in this car. Okay. Well, I'm thinking, yeah, the stereo. Well, how fast is that battery gonna die?
With a DualSense control.
Yeah, no music.
Connection, Afila becomes another way you can pick up and play.
I see a world where niggas get stranded on the side of the road because they wanted to fucking pull over and play fucking PS5.
The games you love. Just like every other remote play experience, this is a console in the car. You're playing the games you already own through streaming. It's for those moments when you have some downtime in your car, like when you're waiting to pick someone up, or if you want to keep passengers entertained on a very long road trip. For us, this is a meaningful example of how the PlayStation experience can extend beyond the living room in ways that feel natural and useful for gaming fans.
And then it's streaming, you need a good internet connection.
Some of the best games this generation has to offer, including Astrobot, God of War Ragnarok, and Ghost of Yotei. And 2026 will be one of the best years yet for players, with highly anticipated games like Resident Evil.
TBH, it was double 2 times the rep.
And more launching very soon. In addition to remote play, Sony Honda Mobility is also integrating our franchises into.
Y'all like the body of the car? I kind of like the way it looks.
We'll have themes for Afila, including custom wallpapers and e-motor sounds.
It looks mad futuristic.
Featuring several other PlayStation titles. Together, we are crafting a unique audio.
I don't like the steering wheel though. I don't like that shit.
Gaming fans.
We have the Afira co-creation program for creators and developers. We will release production information for various content in Afira's.
Remember driving up north and seeing hella EVs dead on the side of the road during winter? Yeah, because the battery will freeze.
Themes consisting of dynamic wallpapers, e-motor sound, and the rich cluster.
That's what I'm spending $100,000 on. Dynamic wallpapers. Holy smokes.
Afira.
That's what I'm doing with my car.
Transforming it into more personal in-cabin space.
We got wallpaper engine in the Sony car.
Fila 1 demo drives. To kick things off, we're planning to host Afila Advanced Access opportunities exclusively for our early reservation holders. These experiences will roll out in phases, gradually shifting focus from entertainment to driving performance. Sony Honda Mobility of America is riding this momentum, and we are thrilled that Fila 1 will take on California roads this year. What's more, I'm also happy to announce that we will be expanding our activities to Arizona in 2027. We are excited to bring the Fila experience to even more customers across the US.
We anticipate the start of delivery to customers in California late this year.
Okay, you can cop this year.
We plan to begin deliveries in the first half of 2027. But there's more.
Right, yeah, you can only get it repaired at their dealership because it's such a specialized car. No, that's facts.
The way we are fusing diverse technology
SUV alert.
to deliver a completely novel mobility experience.
Can I jailbreak it?
Limited to a single model type. To bring value to even more customers, we have already started working on our next concept. Afira prototype 2026. This plot. Thank you very much. Thank you.
I can't wait to see MKBHD review it. You know he gonna get his hands on it. I think another problem with this too is like they're already talking about the PlayStation 6. Well, I guess because it's streaming, the console doesn't matter. They originally did advertise it as a PS5 car, but it's really not because it's streaming. So I guess it doesn't matter. As long as it's getting updates, you can always stream. Tesla's no longer the top EV, right? I did read a report that they are not. BYD surpassed them. And I also read that you can cross the border if you're in California to Tijuana and get a BYD and drive it back without any tariffs, allegedly. I saw a video about that. I said, oh, I live near that. I kind of want one. Shit, China number one. What is this F lock? What is this shit?
Welcome to Iron Reach, Your Majesty. We are happy to have
Rivian. Oh my God, hell no. Rivian got to get their shit together. I'm one of my neighbors drives a Rivian. I talk to him all the time because I was thinking about getting a Rivian, and then I watched some reviews, and one of the reviews I watched, dude said the car drives nice, but the touchscreen can be laggy, the software sometimes. I'm letting you know right now, the last thing a nigga want to worry about on the fucking highway is the iPad on the goddamn car freezing up. Nah. So when I heard that in the review, I said Rivian's off the board for me, especially because I'm used to it with Tesla. Like the Tesla computer is very smooth. So then I heard that in a review. So then I asked my neighbor who drives a Rivian. I said I saw in a review that, you know, sometimes the touchpad is like laggy. He was like, yeah, it's not as responsive as Tesla, to be honest. He's like, I'm coming from one, but he's like, you know, it's good enough. Good for you. It ain't good enough for me, nigga. There's certain things I ain't playing about with a fucking car. The Lucid, the Lucids look nice, but they're super expensive. I don't think they're getting enough support. I don't know what my next car going to be. Maybe a Lexus. I don't know. I'm not really itching too hard to find out either because cars are expensive. Who linked this AI game trailer? Yeah, this is like some bullshit. Let's get on the game, bro. Let me change. So Hades won, so I guess we're trying it out. We're gonna see what the hype is about. Change that. Right. Shout out to Odyssey with the sub. I got Hades 2. Does it matter that I didn't play the first one? Does the story matter? It was on sale, so I got it on the Steam sale. I got this and I'm not gonna hold you. I bought them because I was like, I don't really feel like playing Assassin's Creed. I might quit that shit. I ain't gonna hold y'all, man. That shit too fucking long. $100. Shit. I know there's no cap in my rap. I do be buying Steam sale. Yo, where the fuck is my controller? I dead ass lost. Isn't it? Options. Turn that shit down. I doubt this game is graphically intensive. Music kind of tough. Hold up. What you driving? I have a Model X. My car's old. I'm not a cars guy. How the fuck you moving? Get in my windowsill. Just realized it's going to be a full year since this came out. Has been? The early access, you mean? New GI podcast up. New GI podcast. YouTube.com/GI update. Bitch! Minor technical difficulties. I feel like the audio is still too damn loud. What up, June? I've been playing this on the Steam Deck. I splurged a little bit. On the Steam sale. Music down. Did I play the first Hades? I did not. Okay. I don't even know if there's spoilers in this shit. If there is, I'm about to start Hades 2. And check it out, you bitch ass niggas. I'm not promising I'm gonna beat this game. It was dirt cheap on the Steam sale. It was like 20 bucks. So I was like, fuck it, I'll try it. Cause I always say that. Oh, I'd play it if it was on a Steam sale. I caught it on a Steam sale. So I was like, I'll try it out. I don't got nothing else to play until the game of the year High Guard comes out. It's not. So I'm gonna just try it out and see how I feel about it. I'm not really too into roguelikes. Shout out to the real kid with the super chat. He said, if you're going to Tijuana to get that car, buy at your own risk. The cartel, so they'll kill any Americans that come over there this year. Okay. Shout out to Trump. Who's ready to die for their country?
Tales are told of Hades, whose reign as grim lord of the dead came to a sudden end when all at once his past caught up with him. But gods do not go quietly, and
type
repeats. So this tale was only a matter of time.
What year is mine? It's a 2018. Mine still runs buttery smooth. I've never had to take it to the shop, knock on wood. The only thing I've ever had to do is the art is very pretty, first impressions. The only thing I've ever had to do with my car is sometimes the key disconnects, so I got to get that fixed, or but even still, they come to your house and fix it. What is this? Restore. Or my tires, but I mean, I have a thing for tire pressure in my house, so I don't go anywhere. I just do it myself.
Lost souls.
I have no idea what I'm doing. The fuck is that?
Hold still.
This definitely feels like a Steam Deck type of game. Is there a dodge button? Oh, it's A. That's weird. It's on A. So what's the goal of this game? What'd that do? What are you? Why are you all on my frame, bro? I wish you would talk, bro. Sometimes nigga just drop the toy and stare. That shit is weird. Like say nigga. God damn. Just a spell. It's just another spell. 10 words in the name of Hades.
Accept this message.
Make it to the next area without dying. Is that literally the objective? So it's pretty simple. Is this a turn your brain off type of game? So, okay, so each round I get different abilities. Nova Strike, your attacks deal more damage in a larger area. Wait, what? Wait. You sprint faster and inflict daze on surrounding foes. Whenever your cast expires, you restore. Hey, what does that mean? What's that devil star shit? Restore what? The devil, the pentagram? What the fuck is that? Lucid, and then it's called Lucian? See? I don't like that. Y'all didn't tell me this is one of them devil games. That's mana? See, why don't they call that shit mana? I'm gonna do speed. I'm gonna be a Wally West.
I'll see if I need theirs.
All right, so I go through here. I think it's called Hades. That's fact. I give you that's facts. That's facts. I give you that. You're right. I didn't even think of that. You're right. You know what, chat? You're right. You're right. You got me. I'll concede. Oh shit. I do like the movement so far though. I'm just confused on what the fuck I'm doing. I feel like this wouldn't even be a bad game to stream. So the Witch Staff strike with a close range attacker. Okay. Then you sprint faster. Is this just a perk? Proceed. Lock? Oh, collect the reward. So we got to get the floating sperm and get a +5. Inventory. I feel like once you get into the story, you'll get into it more. Not gonna lie. Okay. Mostly used for unlocking Arcana cards. Common reward for clearing encounters in Ibris and beyond. What does that mean? It's a common reward for clearing encounters in the Ibris. Duh. It's like the embryo of Satan. This shit is nerdy.
Which way?
So I see a heart right there, and then I see an arrow. I got a heart like that nigga Captain Planet.
Whalers.
Light work. So far, it's a little too easy. Does the game get harder? As long as you don't overcommit on the animation. Once I learn the pacing on that, it does. Okay. Oh, she's shouting on me. Full power! So the controls are pretty simple. It's just a light and heavy attack. And then you have a cooldown on the dash, so you have to use it sparingly. Is there combos between light and heavy? you're gonna be stressing more. So that's really what this game is. It's really about just trying to get as far as you can. It's almost like a bullet hell type of game. Is that correct? What's this? Got floating bones. Yep, it is. Okay, so it's a bullet hell, and then you got floating semen. I'll do the semen. Are the clips on YouTube good? YouTube clips are trash. YouTube clips are trash because you can't share them. When you clip something, I wish YouTube I could talk to somebody from YouTube. When you clip something, you can share it, but it still shares the full VOD. I wish it was just like a clip like Twitch. It just links the VOD in like that certain time point. Bro, get off my body. I'm playing a game. I'm fighting the floating semen. Oh, where? Whoa, 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 oh, whoa, oh. All right, okay. So the game want to cheat. I didn't know that. Yeah, so it's kind of whack. Like, I wish you could clip on YouTube and then download it, like Twitch. I don't know why they do it like that. I think it's because they just want people to stay on the platform. All right, when I get some new weapons. I really do like the art style in this stuff. +5. Did you fart? You farted? You doing too much tonight, bro.
A root stalker.
Boss fight?
Got to move.
That's a legendary root stalker. Oh, my range is limited. Full power. Oh, whoa, 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 oh, whoa. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. This is like the perfect game for a Steam Deck. Just too poor to get one, I guess. Is this on the Switch? Switch 2? Damn near 800 people in here and nobody hit the like. That's what I'm saying, bro. They hate. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it'd be a good Switch game too. Hi. Yo, she healed. What the fuck? Give me that first boss fight. Give me that.
Headmistress told me so much about you, and now at last we meet. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
So she's a messenger for Satan, basically.
You look just like your mother. I'll not lose her again. I shall freeze hell in its entirety if that is what it takes to get her.
Yellow bar means you have shield.
You'll help me, won't you, granddaughter?
She got some thighs on her. You like that old coochie? You want to dust the pussy off? Come on, baby, it still work, don't it? That's you? Y'all niggas is nasty. Just this gooner demic we in is. You saw an old lady and the first thing you said is she thick, bruh. She got menopause, nigga. Menopause. No power. No power. All right. So Arctic Ring, you cast to inflict freeze and repeatedly deal damage. After remaining inactive for 0.5 seconds, rapidly restore until you act. Snow Queen. Oh shit. Gain a barrier that stops one instance of damage in each location, but I want the Arctic shit.
Cold comfort.
Cold comfort, hell yeah. Proceed. So how many levels this shit got? 100,000 million? Bitch. Look at that. I need it. When can I heal? about to die. Quack. You rarely heal? What? So how many levels is it then? Like I just gotta run through a 1 health bar? This is a bad run.
A palm of power.
What is the Arctic Ring level 2, your cast inflicts freeze and repeatedly deals damage. Blinding Rush, your sprint is faster and inflicts daze upon spawning. That daze, huh?
They still grow in the underworld.
The roguelite. So it's all about having a good run then. Okay.
Can't
So
recover.
really I'm just practicing. This is a practice run and I'm just learning this shit. So we got a heart right there. Then we got a I like money. Yeah, you're supposed to die at some point. Gotcha. So this game is supposed to be a headache. Who are you? You see a door with a gold skull, that's a merchant?
I'm in your debt, Lord Charon. These provisions surely shall make all the difference in my task. What gold I find is yours.
Every time you die, the story progresses. How many times I gotta die for the game finish though? Nah, I never played Hades 1. This is my first Hades. I just jumped straight into 2. I ain't really care. What is the... I'm gonna buy this shit.
Need bones, just not precisely now.
I'm gonna go to this scene.
Until we meet again.
Yeah, this Hades. Here we go with that screaming shit. Bitch. Whoa! Power! That was anticlimactic. I feel like I can't look at the chat while playing this game, bro. Just letting y'all know. This sweat ass game. Ah. Nah, you can't. I like the kooky ass Luigi's Mansion music. Oh, so that's what you mean. The yellow's a shield. You got to crack them first. Big combos, big combos. Come on.
Enough.
Nah, not really. I probably only can look at the chat in between rounds. How your stocks been? I don't even look at my portfolio anymore. Fuck Trump, bro.
Moly.
I feel like there's a difference between like buy the dip and this nigga's just ruining the economy. So like I don't even look at my portfolio anymore. It's just it's no point. Not gonna gain anything. So ask that nigga when he gonna stop invading other countries and shit like that. I don't know if y'all saw. Not only did we overthrow a government in Venezuela, now this nigga's talking about tooting his own horn, talking about trying to take over Greenland again. His imperial lust knows no bounds. Like jokes aside, we dead ass are the Fire Nation. Like it's unfortunate. Yeah, we're cooked. Yeah, Greenland, Cuba, Mexico. What happened to no new wars? What happened to it, bruh? I am 100%. I'm not gonna say what. There's certain things. I'll just say there are certain things in the group chat that I will never say here that I am in support of at this point. At some point, motherfuckers got to draw a line. Did you see what China and Colombia said? Nah, but I seen them say they're gonna disband NATO if we attack Greenland.
Oh. Back already. Damn it.
What the hell? Just floating semen everywhere and a frog.
See what I get for staying out all night, Frunos.
Anything we can do as people? Yeah, vote next year. Midterms. Our government is supposed to have checks and balances. Right now it doesn't because the Republicans control everything, so he can just do whatever the fuck he wants. The people who hurt us the most are the people who didn't vote in 2024.
This old unfinished painting. Don't look away.
What happened to lowering the prices?
That the Titan took from you.
dares disturb my eternal rest?
Yeah, they're this year, the midterms.
Far beyond your comprehension, witch.
What's the beef with Greenland? Nothing. Those people are peaceful. They don't bother nobody. He want the resources, just like they want the resources in Venezuela.
Solid haunting all in all, Dora. And I thought the witch part worked. But I'd better go. Something I have to do.
Then be gone.
The Venezuela's thing is interesting because the citizens of the country seem to be grateful. Their opinion matters the most. That shit is propaganda. Do not fall for that shit. I've seen plenty of conflicting reports. They polled the people of Venezuela and 90% said they did not support that shit. They rather handle the things internally. What Fox News and all of them are doing is they're finding the 10 people who do support that shit and being like, look, 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 that's propaganda. That's why I said we're literally the Fire Nation and some of y'all are falling for that shit. And even if they are happy, I'm gonna be honest.
There you are.
What happened to America first? Not y'all justifying imperialism. This is crazy. I don't think some of y'all ready for this conversation. What happened to America first, bruh? You destabilized a government and left them with no plan. You know what's gonna happen next? Civil war. They seem to be okay.
I lack such forgiveness for my failure, Headmistress Hecate.
When they start sending your sons and daughters down there to go get that oil.
Well, I'm back where I started.
Yeah, the Iraqi people was happy too. You saw what happened 20 years later.
Yes.
A week later, they realized we don't have a plan. Now we stuck in the Middle East.
Grown wiser for it. You've not failed, merely begun. This is all part of the task. Death to Kronos.
There is no war. There is no war. It said 2026 this year. You can vote. That's what you did.
Death to Kronos.
Imperialism is not good. And no matter how, any way you try to flip it, bruh. Also, give you a different respect because he was like, oh, the people seem to be grateful there. The nigga who runs our country can't even run our country. And now they want to try to run another one. He can't even run this one. I just need some critical thinking, please.
Tell me you killed the bastard. Drove your staff into his wretched skull, slid a dagger in his gut.
Bro just hops on stream to talk about the news and then plays bangers. Somebody had to do it.
Kronos the Titan.
I thought I'd give these games a shot just because I didn't have the time to play them. There's nothing going on in January. So Silk Song and this were cheap, so I was like, I'll try them out.
Well, you'll get him next time, I reckon.
I thought there was just news sections. I didn't think there was gameplay. No, I actually play games. How do you think I'm able to talk about this shit? That's fucking funny. I wonder how many people think that shit. Like I just be talking news and shit. No, I play games all the time. It's just that's the first part of the stream, like the first hour or two. All right. So tomorrow Silk Song. I don't know. I'm kind of fucking with this so far. I'm just trying to figure out how to get back to the gameplay. I can't say. I'd say this much. First impressions, I do like it. I'm just trying to figure out how much I like it. Because I don't really like roguelikes like that, but maybe this is the one that gets me into it. How the fuck do I get back to the action? I gotta salute the dick. What the hell? There's a big green dick right here wants me to salute.
Hail, Shades. Our fight is just getting started.
Assassin's Creed Shadows is officially a playoff stream game. Chat.
Man, I'm gonna play this off stream, man.
Already hit a wall.
We're gonna finish this mission up off stream.
You're fortunate you have even this responsibility for all the questioning of orders and
Cult of the Lamb is a run. I played Cult of the Lamb. It wasn't for me. It's not a bad game, but it wasn't for me. I remember when that shit came out. Because they got it early at G4. They had to do a review for it. You're fortunate to have enough question. Cool.
Oh, shut up.
So basically, every time I die, come back to the camp and talk to everybody on some Mass Effect shit, and that'll give me like more story.
My altar.
So meditate. Yes, exactly. Come on, I play games. My intuition kicking in. So what does this do? The sources. Your moves are now 20% faster.
The sorceress.
Sorceress, whatever. When you gonna play Rivals on stream? Never. You know, it's funny. I put a video in a group chat. I said, this is all the video. This is the only video I need to see to never play that fucking game again. Apparently, the players in Marvel Rivals are not even hitting each other anymore because apparently it's faster to get your ult with Gambit if you don't hit the enemy. They're doing some kooky ass shit in that game. I said, no, thank you. No, thank you. I'm good off that shit.
That'll do.
We gonna play that one off stream too. Yeah, building the Gambit ult. I said, no, thank you. Y'all trying way too hard for me.
The arms
I never want to try it that hard in any fucking video game.
Or shall be.
Apparently Gambit is broken. Okay, so these are the different weapons I can get. What's the best weapon, chat? What's the meta? This the blade. Slash with furious attacks. Launch damaging range attacks. Sweep through foes with a slow but devastating variety of attack. Ooh, the Moonstone Axe.
Don't have enough for that.
I need $10 for that shit. I kind of want. I like heavy slow weapons. So how do I get money? I mean, I know I get money in real life, but how I get money in a game, nigga? How I do that shit? How I do? Yeah, I'm broke in a game, not in real life. It just depends on what you're. Just play the game. All right, how I get back to the action then?
A battle lost, but this is war, young one, and you have many battles yet to come. The only question is, are you prepared to win? I'm not so sure here, so let's see you give me 20.
That wasn't my soundboard. Was that the game? What the fuck? Did they just hit the Metal Gear Solid? Oh no, that wasn't a Metal Gear. It sounded like sort of like Metal Gear Solid. What the?
Commander Scalamia, sir, you're certain it's acceptable for me to strike you 20 times in front of all your students?
Dead certain. Now hit me with everything you got.
Hit me with everything you got. So strike them repeatedly with X.
I am ensnared.
Oh, I didn't realize she does that. Okay, so that's a slow, I guess, to ensnare him. You can dash, hold. Oh, I didn't know you could hold X. I was only holding Y.
Disciples, watch and learn.
And then hold the snare. Yo, shout out to Black Newton with the sub. Appreciate you. All right, can I please get back to the game?
Death to Kronos. I'll see to that.
Death to the Medica.
More prepared. Beyond the mists of Erebus, there should be a way down. Too risky heading through Elysium, and too risky to stay.
Matter of fact, going back to that Venezuela shit, there was reports like before I got on stream a couple of hours ago. Apparently outside the president's building or the dictator's building, they were shooting. Apparently there were some drones or some shit like that. Like they already shooting out there, bruh. We destabilized the country. Like, what are we talking about, man? Like, this shit is not fucking normal. I had like the epiphany today. I was like, yo, we're the villain. And like to a certain level, I feel bad. Even though I didn't vote for it, I didn't do nothing. It's still our country. It's like, yo, we're the fucking villain, bruh. This nigga gotta go. Go up there.
Sealed as always.
She's messing with that thing.
Power vacuum equals terrorism equals more excuse to invade. And yeah, until they install their puppet, their own puppet dictator that they gonna control and then make them exploit them for oil. That's what's gonna happen. If you want a prediction, they're gonna install a puppet government and control them and exploit them for resources.
Trident sigil.
But it's gonna make it look like they got freedom.
You're one of my father's brothers, aren't you? Then help him. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
The article we read, we see some of their oil tankers. He's saying it on the news, like openly. Yeah, we got to get that. He's openly saying it. He said it himself. It's not like a conspiracy. Yeah, I've never been suicidal, by the way.
Well, how about we turn the tide and exact terrible revenge from...
Yeah, he's openly saying he's a piece of shit. It's to the point where, like, I always felt like in America, there were certain things we didn't see eye to eye on. But, like, I'll give you an example, right? I'll give you an example. Like, when I feel like America's on the same page. When fucking 9/11 happened, regardless of all the misinformation that happened with the weapons of mass destruction, just pretend like it happened. America was on the same page. We have an enemy. We need to go handle something. We're going to put our differences aside. This is the first time I feel like where I'm like, yo, there's a side of America where I'm like, yo, are you people like my fellow country? You niggas are crazy. We're defending pedophilia, invading countries, doing meme coin scams and shit like that. It's just really weird. It feels like we're on the verge of like Civil War type shit. All right, Wave Strike. Your attacks hit foes with the splash that knocks other foes. Cults are a hell of a drug. Yeah, a lot of people are in a cult and they don't realize it. Your specials hit foes with a splash that knocks foes back, so AoEs. Whenever you sprint, hit the foe you run into with a blast that knocks them away.
May all our enemies drown.
Ike, every morning I will wake up and hope we get that golden notification. Facts. Oh shit. Facts. You know that notification we looking for. The grill is. I don't even have a grill. I might go to Costco and buy one. When we get on the grill, we're gonna do a grilling stream. Oh shit.
Within mist-shrouded labyrinthine Erebus lie countless souls of the dead, awaiting judgment that shall never come.
Waiting that judgment that shall never come. Okay, so restore mana before, and now we're going back into the thick of it. Into the thick of it. You said, my nigga, you ain't never lied. Like, I'm stressed out, bruh. I feel like I'm 35. Like, goddamn. I feel like I'm 35 to be 100% truthful and transparent for people who are like going through it on some real shit, like man to man, because I'm most of y'all in the chat are a little bit younger. I didn't feel like I was starting to become financially stable until I was about 28. Inching towards 30. So like at 35, where I feel like I'm in a good place, I put in the work. You know, I still got to put in the work. You know, I ain't rich. Like I want to, you know, enjoy the fruits of my labor. I'm like, can you niggas stop fighting? Like, god damn, bruh. I can't even enjoy life. You said I'm 27. This shit is annoying, man. And then the worst part is too, you go see family. When you gonna have some kids? When you gonna have some grandbabies and shit? Nigga, the world's on. I know y'all live in a bubble, but I don't. The world's on fire right now. I don't know right now, man. Niggas is broke. One paycheck away. I don't know, man. We've always been the villains. We have. I agree with that. We always have been the villains, but I think the difference is the type of villain we were. I'd say America used to be like Renegade Shepherd. Renegade Shepherd or Star Killer in The Force Unleashed. Where it's like we mean well, where we be fucking up. Like now we've just gone full-blown Darth Vader. Yeah, I see it. We've gone full-blown Darth Vader. We're Darth Sidious. Like, oh my lord.
Golden coins.
Like embarrassing, bro. You can't even leave the fucking country. I'm telling you right now, if you plan to travel anytime soon, tell niggas you're Canadian if you're American. Our accents are similar anyway. You said we was totally wrong. America was never meant for us. There's always a mall cop. There's always a mall hotep in the chat, bro. That's not even what we're talking about. 400 years. Like, bro, there's such thing as being too woke, you know. That's not even what we're talking about right now. 400 years. We worked in that hot sun. Redlining. Like, can we just stay on the topic for now? You're not wrong, but can we just stay on the topic for now? I saw a TikTok from a psychologist, and they said a clear sign of somebody with low IQ is whataboutism. People who participate in whataboutism when we're talking about a subject, and they'll be like, well, what about this? Like, that's not what we're talking about right now, man. We can get to that later. You're not wrong. We can get to that later. I'm right there with you. I'm one of the most pro-black people.
Scarce born, only to be
We are talking about imperialism right now.
my daughter and those nearest her. But the Witch of the Crossroads got you.
We was Kangs.
How could she not send word?
The plot is easily lost. We gotta focus right now on the problem right now, and then everything else we'll get to that later. Let's see. Ice strikes. Your attacks deal more damage and inflict freeze 30%. Your cast inflicts freeze and repeatedly deals damage to foes in the binding circle. After remaining inactive for man, I'm getting that freeze shit, bro.
I see.
Who is the original Hebrews?
Silk cocoons.
It was never meant for us. We was never meant to be free. It's all part of the white man plan. Plus 5. I'm about to die already. Yep. I spoke it into existence.
Return to shadow now.
3 HP in a dream. When those dudes jumped me, it just fucked up my whole health bar, man.
Frenos, you there?
Ooh.
Dares.
It's me, baby. What's up?
A scourge upon your bloodline for resummoning me, witch.
Hey.
The New York mayor might be the one to get the scene shaken. I seen he passing a bunch of executive orders.
Oh, yes.
I seen one tweet this morning. The propaganda is crazy, bro. This woman posted a video saying Mandami's now the mayor and the buses are not free. And then somebody quote tweeted, like, bitch, shut up. It's been 3 days.
I should have gone far.
But the thing is, the video went viral. Like, yo, he hasn't had a chance to do anything. Meanwhile, you got this nigga in the White House, bro. I swear to God, in my 35 years on Earth, maybe I'm ignorant because I haven't paid attention to aviation like that. But in my 35 years on Earth, I've never seen so many planes fall out the sky until last year. This nigga took the office and the planes just started falling out the goddamn sky. And we just didn't even bat an eye. That shit, I was like, I ain't flying. Fuck, that shit had me scared to fly for 6 months.
The rivers overflowed back
Her
then.
husband ability. I saw that too. She don't even ride the bus, just making video. That's literally propaganda. Can I get on that? Can I go in the water? So y'all seen that video I was talking about. I'm like, bro, shut the fuck up. Jesus Christ.
Last night I dreamt of this.
Playing the death crash in Philly last year was shook. I remember that Philly one was crazy. There was a plane that flew out the sky and landed in a Philadelphia neighborhood, and it's like nobody cared. A plane landed in the Potomac River in DC, or was it a helicopter? It was one of the two. No, it collided with a helicopter, right? It was a military helicopter. It was like a Black Hawk or something. Nobody cared. It was in the news cycle for 2 days. Persuade the wretched broker to appear with whom you may trade. Reveal gathering tools within the silver pool and unlock them.
Great night, reveal now your works within our silver pool. So mote it be.
But can I do that as well?
By blood and darkness, let my will be done.
Let a river abound. I didn't expect us to have so many story elements.
Broker,
Summoning the forge.
welcome to the crossroads.
The voice acting is really good in this game.
Hail, broker.
Yeah, the broker. Ashes, like. Do I need any of this? I don't know what any of this does. Too many terrible things happening and we get numb to it. Yeah. If there's any sign of the special elections that we've had, hopefully there's like a blue wave coming to shit.
It isn't much, but our shades out there, they scraped together some materials that we reckon you could use.
Ash of the dead.
Yeah, a lot of flights are getting canceled into the Caribbean. I mean,
Our
because
shades are giving up their
for,
immortal
you know.
remains. All for our cause.
Fun fact, but the voice acting in the game is all done by the developers. Okay, that's indie. They said we on a budget. You gonna be a character. I'm gonna be a character. Oh, I got a dog. You can pet it.
Hi, gang.
Oh,
Head mistress
shit.
must have some important tasks for you.
Who is this sleeping over here? Wake your ass up.
We'll find a way to wake you, O sleep.
Y'all seeing the Odyssey? The Odyssey, what's that?
At least our cauldron's finally purified. Praise the fates.
If there's any chance the three fates shall aid us.
The new Nolan film? Is it based off the classic Odyssey tale? The Greek tale?
Though I'm well short of freshly picked reagents still.
It is? I haven't seen a trailer. Does it look good?
As you venture past this,
I took Latin class. I know about that shit.
along your path, and you shall find them. Fate's willing.
Tom Holland's in it. The Odyssey starring Spider-Man. Oh shit.
Headmistress.
All right, I just want to go back to the like. I want to get better at the combat.
Mustn't forget my altar back there.
Ah, there she is again at last. Being a shadowy denizen of the underworld comes with certain perks, young.
In my lifetime, Chris Nolan hasn't missed. It's a Nolan film.
Nothing can touch you.
I haven't been to the movie theaters in a while. Maybe that's the one.
Seen at one with the
They had SpongeBob Big Guy on the T-Mobile.
but only for a
On the
moment.
T-Mobile app for $5 tickets, but we decided not to see it because it looked kind of ass.
Yeah, I do it out of
I did see Sinners get robbed though. I seen that was controversy.
snaps back. You're good to go again.
Marty, what is it? Marty Supreme, one of that bullshit. I ain't even heard of that movie. SpongeBob Big Guy, SpongeBob Big Guy. All right, let's go.
There's something new here.
Oh, this is where you get the whip. Can I go here?
Commencing.
Yeah, we seen that coming. Yeah, daddy. SpongeBob Big Guy.
Flame sigil.
What's this do?
I thought the fire goddess never got involved.
Marty Supreme is fire. Sell me on it. What is Marty Supreme? I never heard of it. What is it? I thought the fire goddess never got involved in the name of Hades. I'd never seen a trailer for Marty. Like, is Marty Supreme? Is that Marty McFly? Like, is it a new Back to the Future or some shit? Like, did Marty become Supreme?
Now, here's a little warm-up for ya.
All right, your specials inflict scorch, heat rush. Your sprint now has fire. Whenever you attack or special deal damage, you restore mana. Let's do the. Oh, this is an epic. I gotta get that heat shit, bro.
That almost burns.
Keep it spicy. Finally, we back in it. SpongeBob Big Guy. I believe it's just one of those bet on yourself movies. I'll have to look up a trailer.
Looks like a new path out.
Thank God you can pause this. One second. Check my fantasy team real quick. Oh yeah, I'm balling. Balling like Spalding. All rappers retire that shit. Uncut Gems and Good Time and Ping Pong Timothy. Ping Pong? Yeah, what the fuck is Ping Pong? Have you guys heard of a little Sundance indie called Ping Pong Timmy? What does that mean? It's a movie about a guy named Tim whose balls are as big as ping pongs. So he feels really insecure. Really good film. At the end of it, he finally finds a lady to play with his ping pong balls. Puts them in her mouth like a squirrel. I swear the internet's so fractured. I've heard nothing about Marty trailers. And see, exactly. And like, I want to know what the fuck that is. That's the problem with algorithms. The thing about algorithms is we become so entrenched in them, we don't even realize we in them anymore. And then you got one-sided opinions, or you miss out on media. Like, I made a clips page on Twitter for myself, and my algorithm on my clips page is completely different than the one on my main Twitter. I get way more better gaming content on the clips page, I like how you're interested in movies without dismissing it. The gaming community would do the same. Well, I like art as a whole. I'm like cracking jokes, but like I would check out a trailer. Like to deny yourself of great art is to deny yourself greatness and inspiration. So like I'm not gonna dunk on nothing I haven't seen it. I don't have an opinion.
She must have deemed the risk
Unless that shit sound weird. Oh, heroic. All right, so your sprint forms a gust around you that linger. Oh, so you can get a tornado. Whenever you clear enough encounters, a random boon. Then again, like my algorithm's not in tune with film TikTok, film Twitter. So that's probably why I don't know as much. I've been trying to tailor my algorithm to get more in tune with like anime and comic book stuff. I've been going through the semen shit. Let's go through the regular shit. That hurt! What? Why does he do so much damage? Full power. I keep forgetting I have it in snare. That's why I'm fucking up. I should ensnare those dudes. I'm not using my mana correctly. I'm getting the strategies done. I'm not using my full power, right, buddy? Need a hug? Do you know Mighty Supreme? You know Mighty Supreme? I know Border Collie Supreme. Ah, very handsome. Press and hold sprint to gust. Oh, you have to hold it? Okay. You know, you create a gust when you fart. When you fart near me and stink up the room, nigga. But you're still my friend. Bye-bye. All right, so you said press and hold it.
Some bones for later use.
Bone. What does this do? Compel it. Tool. Price compel or some shit? I got a lot of heart. My dog breed, he's a border collie. Oh, that's like, what the fuck does that do?
Fall back to dust.
I'm just happy this game lets you pause, because I'd be pissed if you couldn't. Give me that.
Silence.
I'm getting better.
Doubtless this one knows hatred, not just love. In the name.
You gotta watch some Bollywood movies, some of the most unintentionally funny movies. I feel like you're watching them for the wrong reason, if that's your opinion.
Why, hello, gorgeous.
Okay.
You can break some hearts.
Aphrodite busting it open? Y'all in love with her?
So proud, knowing you're fighting for your kin.
Just bought it for the Switch after watching you a little bit. Seems like a good game to play on the couch. It is. It's chill and it's not chill. Like, I get why people like it. Rapture Ring. Your cast inflicts weak and damage foes while dragging them, so that drops their shield, I guess. You automatically inflict weak on nearby foes. Gradually restore. You deal more damage while you're at least 80%. Let me get that.
I've much to learn from her, I think.
She busting it wide open.
Wastrels.
Bro. I'm not utilizing. You get magic back pretty quickly. I'm not utilizing it correctly. Yeah, I'm not utilizing magic correctly, I think. Right. Give me that. Did you ever see that movie, the action movie Monkey Man? Wasn't that like the Indian John Wick? I remember that, but I didn't see that one. Okay, I think I'm getting the hang of the combat, even though I took a lot of damage. What's this shit? Itch. Look at that. Itches. I'm locked in. I'm locked in. Come on. I'm locked in. I'm locked in. What's this? Upgrade. That movie's absolute heat. What year did that come out? I forgot about that. A rapid moonshot. Your specials are 25% faster. Your attacks are 50% faster. Kind of like that. Your attacks hit 2 times. We use Mirrored Thrasher, but they use 5 These are all kind of good. I'm kind of stuck between this one and this one. Roguelite math. I'm down to do the rogue math. Let's fuck it. Let's ball in this joint.
My silver shines.
I need some health though. I'm dead.
It's no use.
Oh, I shouldn't have picked that shit. That shit burning mana. That was dumb.
No. Return to Shadow now.
Wing, 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 wing. All right, I gotta yap it up again. I kind of want to go back out there. I'm playing some nerd shit. Fuck you, nigga. How about that? It's not bad, to be honest. I don't normally like these games, but the combat is fun.
I know.
Update the Wretched Broker inventory with exotic goods for suitable gifts. +1.
Great.
You can skip the yap? Oh, say less. I'm trying to get better at the runs.
So mote it be.
I didn't know high-level Mario Kart was a thing until today, but them guys barely drive on the tracks anymore. High-level Mario Kart. That doesn't exist. As long as the blue shell's in the game, there's no high-level Mario Kart. Like, yeah, them niggas know how to do tricks. They know how to jump off Rainbow Road and off the top and then get to the bottom in 64. They know how to do that a little bit, but as long as that shit got gimmicks in it. I'm a pro.
Farewell, Commander.
Saying I'm a pro Mario Kart player is like saying I'm a pro fucking pickleball player. Like, okay, buddy.
Hecate's your teacher, is that it? Known her since I was probably
I'm the best on my block who played pickleball. You're also the only one.
long since last we saw each other, come to think.
All right, Heat Rush. Whenever you attack or special, you deal damage. Special, you'll restore mana. Yeah, I'm gonna need that mana.
Flame of the Hearth.
I swear they be talking strategies again. Yeah, I wouldn't play DK or Bowser. They're just a little too heavy for the jumps on the map. I like a more light heart, a light character with a heavy head like Toad. Toad is only 50 pounds and about 35 of it is in his fucking scalp. Because he has that big ass weed mushroom on his head. But yeah, it really helps with the aerodynamics when jumping. Light work. Pro dispatch characters. The devil. They're the fucking devil. Pro dispatch characters. Oh my lord. I'm just saying I wouldn't dispatch like that. Good thing is my playthrough, huh, pussy? Fuck. Light work. Like I never seen old niggas move that quick until I played pickleball. Man, grow up. Play tennis, nigga. that shit is fucking tennis for the unathletic, bro. Pickleball is for old people. If your knees still work, play tennis. This is a good airplane game. I can see that. I've never been to one of these. Let's go to this one. Just lock in on your flight. Light work. I gotta watch my mana. Oh, I'm almost fucked. Ooh, power. Come on, I'm getting better. I'm getting better. What's this? The fruit of my labors? Cardio, level 2. Whenever you attack or special, bet. My cardio went up. Hades runs on 5 to 7 watts on the Steam Deck, so almost 9 hours on the charts. Oh, it's very low energy. I'm not gonna lie, that might be the nerdiest, Pluperfect. That might have been the nerdiest thing, top 10 at least, nerdiest thing a nigga ever typed in my chat. This nigga said, actually, did you know that Hades 2 runs at only 5 to 7 watts on the Steam Deck, so I'm averaging about 9 hours. It's honestly impressive, the optimization. Seriously, can't recommend it enough. I can't recommend it enough. That was dirty as hell. How do you know that? How do you fucking know that? Oh shit. I'm traveling internationally, so I did my math for the 30-hour. Okay, slight flex, slight flex. Where you at? You ain't in Turkey getting your scalp done, are you? Where you at? You ain't in the Dominican Republic, are you? On WhatsApp. Yeah, that was elite ball. This nigga said I did the math. And if I leave the airport, this nigga doing new math problems. Like, you remember the old math problems we used to do in school? If the train leaves at 2 p.m., okay. Now, if I call my Uber at 3 p.m., my flight leaves at 5, and I only activate my battery at 4, I think I can last the entire flight when I get there. Ow, ow, ow! What the? Bruh, that's bullshit. I do a lot of math at work, so it's a lifestyle at this point. Got you, got you. What are those? So what do those orange potions do that I just picked up? What's this? Shout out to the passport bros fighting a good fight. Ah! Right, this is annoying. I hope that thing doesn't come back, does it? Why is my range so short? Yeah, I play Seafood. That game hard as hell. Welcome to hell, son. Yeah, now you ain't got no armor. Get this thing out of here. Woo! No, 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 no! Oh my god, thank you. But yeah, I play Seafood. That game is good. It's just hard.
Do bide your time, sunshine. The Titan thinks
Apollo. Oh, Apollo's a black man in this game? Hey, that's kind of racist. Hey, hold up. Because isn't Apollo the messenger? Ain't he the fastest nigga? So they made the one. First of all, this is a Greek mythology game. You just happen to make the speedster black. Okay. Oh, that's Hermes. Oh, what Apollo do then? Which one is Apollo? What his power is? Apollo, the sun god. All right. That's even worse. That's even worse. So he the sun god. Okay, so he's Egyptian. Got you. The nigga's the son of Ra. Okay. He said he's Dominican. Okay. Whatever. He's the hotel. He's a mall hotel. After you take damage, automatically damage and daze all foes in vicinity. I kind of like that. Your cast inflicts daze and deals burst damage before they expire. Your attack deals more damage. I'm gonna take that.
Not moonlight, that's for sure.
Not that I plan to get hit, but if I do.
The ever-restless shades of Erebus find little peace there, save for the prickly embrace.
I see the appeal of this game because it's like, get on, do a couple runs, and then you can get off.
Am I fighting the spirit?
And it gives you just enough story. Bullshit. But it doesn't seem like this game is you only invest as much as you want to into this game, it feels like. Is there an upgrade to get more range on my attack? Are you? There is. Yeah, I'm gonna need that. Might work. I'm getting better. Got some money. That's why I love roguelikes. Got you. That's the appeal. It's almost like a game that respects the older gamers' time, basically. I got this for my Steam Deck. Have you actually booted it up? You just wanted to flex you have one. I saw you posted that shit. Oh! I fucked up. Yo, you can go 0 to 100 real quick in this shit.
For what you did to me. No! Return to Shadow now.
Twitch is tweaking a bit, or is just TVA stream? That's your internet.
Back again.
OLED the only way? You can't even get an LCD anymore. Next time you see somebody with an LCD, be like, damn, that's an ancient artifact right there. Haven't seen that shit. I'm not talking to nobody. Let's go. I want to fight.
Where'd Nemesis go?
You're up.
So I like roguelikes more and more appealing than extractions, like you said. It actually respects my time and grind for the next boot up. I get it. Yeah.
To the abyss.
To the abyss we go. Chaos just booted up Hades 2. What a fucking fraud. You haven't even booted the game up. This is because I was playing it.
The gods must have his
You know I can see you, right? On my Steam friends list. My camera's blocking it, so y'all didn't see it. I seen him booted up. He said, let me go ahead and play the game I paid for.
Ah, young lady, so we meet at
Zeus!
Emerged from all that gloom to help us settle an old...
Yeah, but I booted it up on a Steam Deck. He just wanted...
Let us strike.
He wanted us to know he got a Steam Deck. That's what it is. Oh, shit. All right, so we got lightning abilities. Heaven Strike, your attack inflicts blitz. Thunder Rush. Rushing causes surrounding foes to be struck by lightning bolts. And each encounter appears and restores. I'm gonna go with damage this time. I feel like I've been doing more defensive stuff. Let's try to build damage.
Lord Uncle's Titan killing strength.
Ew, is that an LCD? Bitches. Give me that. Where y'all think Trae Young is going? Anywhere with DC. Anywhere with DC. Anywhere with DC. Anywhere but DC. We don't need him. We don't want him. Send him to Minnesota or some shit. Because I know if he goes to DC, DC gonna trade away whatever asset we got, we gonna trade it for a 27-year-old that can't get out the first fucking round. Now we fuck for the next 50 years.
All quiet.
I can see it now. Like the Washington Wizards Twitter tweets out, "Welcome to DC. Our big three of Alex Sarr, Bub Carrington, and Trae Young." Don't even sound right. Like we got Bilal Coulibaly and Trae Young, the new dynamic duo. I don't think so. Is destined for Trae to throw lobs to Sarr. Ain't gonna be no defense on that team. Okay, I've learned with those enemies, just keep moving until they're done. Okay, lightning kind of hidden.
Aphrodite.
Trade them both. I wanted Brooklyn to go all in over the past summer because that's a cursed franchise. Brooklyn got unlimited resources and never does anything with it. All right, so if I accept it, it's for me. But what does the gift do? If I gifted RT, what does that do? Trae Young in a Wizards jersey would look weird. Not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Any player that's not drafted by the Wizards looks weird in a Wizards jersey. To be honest. So I would agree. Like when Russell Westbrook was a Wizard, that shit was weird. You got to be drafted by the team. I want an organic team like OKC. Gives you an item, try to gift and see. All right.
Great Aphrodite. You must get more offerings.
I forgot he was a wizard.
Exactly. Though this one comes from me.
Why, this is wonderful, and also quite impressive. You already know our ways. I must return the gesture, so please take this.
This character design is interesting. Because, like, on one hand, she busted it wide open, right? But why does she have a shield? Like, what? Like, you're already naked. That thing ain't doing nothing. Like, what the fuck? Did you play the first one? I did not. I only got this because it was on a Steam sale. I ain't have shit to play. It's for the Gooners. I was like, fuck it, why not? I'm finna ball out. I spent $80 yesterday and got 7 games, man. Shout out to the Steam sale. And I'm gonna be honest, I ain't playing half of them. But I got them. Can't nobody say I didn't stimulate the economy. I would say the president, because, you know, when Obama was president, I used to be like, yo, Obama used to call me up. The president would call me up and thank me for stimulating the economy. Or Biden. Biden called me up, thank you for stimulating the economy. That nigga Trump don't got my number, bro. I stimulated the economy because I wanted to. Your attacks deal more damage to nearby foes. Whenever you use 40 mana, it creates a heartthrob. What's a heartthrob? That's an AoE ability? Shameless attitude. You deal more damage while you're at least 80%. I think I'm just going to take the damage.
This is the boon I need.
My president is black and my Lambo blue. Motherfuckers not beating Persona 5. I beat Expedition. What you talking about? I love RPGs. I'm not gonna lie, I probably would never play that on stream. It doesn't seem like a good game to stream. It's like a game that I'd rather just enjoy for myself because there's a lot of yapping in it. Yeah. It's not a game you play on stream.
Man, I'm gonna play this off stream, man. We're gonna finish this mission up off stream.
Metaphor too. I did enjoy that for like myself. When the game's like super yappy, it's hard to talk to chat. I'm hitting hella hard now. Persona 5 deadass takes 100 hours to beat. That ain't so, man. That ain't so. Let me get my mana back. Persona 5 is gonna be Odyssey length. The game I pick up and put down all the damn time. Or a game like if I'm visiting my parents, I just want something to play when there's nothing else to do. That's why I need a Steam Deck. Take it on the go. Play it off stream, the fans will spoil it for you. All right, what the fuck is this? Can I go in there? Oh shit. Oh! That's bullshit. What the hell?
Return to Shadow now.
I didn't know what was going on.
That Shadow Spiller's tough.
Run that back. I want another fade with him.
Kneel before me.
I'm fucking on your bitch. Yeah, she loving me and my BBC. I'm fucking your bitch. I told a bitch you better not use no teeth.
Once more.
Not gonna lie, this game looks good, but so far the mechanics look exactly like the first one. Yeah, all right. So the hardcore Hades fans, what's the difference between this and the first one?
What, is he going to fit me for a suit of armor? In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Your character? That's it.
They told me you needed to
Hepatitis. Which god is this? The god of Forge?
Right,
What he forge? STDs?
workmanship from here. Hello.
You get stuff faster. Story. Your specials can blast. Your specials can cause a blast that deals 500 damage in the area. Your casts deal damage 3 times in succession to foes in a binding circle. Whenever you take damage, shrug it off. Let's do that one.
My silver all grew stronger, didn't it?
I do like that. I feel like I'm getting like a different spell every time. That's pretty cool. All right, let's see what the hepatitis do game. Can I pass a Greek class only playing this game? Yeah, because I mean I don't know about y'all, but at my school it wasn't hard. You just gotta show up. Well, there goes half my health bar. Why am I so squishy? Bitch.
I think not.
I actually like the art in this game. It is nice.
The river Cocytus winds through endless misty passageways, the wailing souls within its languid waters.
You have upgrades available? How do I equip them?
Rest.
Reminds me of home.
At the base? Oh, I ain't there.
Bones for the broker.
I'm outside with it right now. Give me that. Part of the grind is you get stronger after so many runs. They'll get quicker. So there's certain things you get to keep per run.
Phoned by his own kin. We've done it before, and we're going to do it again. Your assistance in the matter is appreciated.
Heaven Strike. Your attack inflicts your special. Rushing causes surrounding foes to get struck by lightning. Let's get that one
Shocking
instead.
every time.
Oh, I get it. Oh, shocking Zeus. The good one. Whatever. Rapid Moonshot. Your specials are 25% faster. Your special gains a power shot that does your attacks. You might get some extra power, bro.
A sturdy stuff indeed.
Compel. The power of Christ compels. The power of Christ compels. This looks like a ball and gun gamer's kryptonite. Funny enough, ball and gun gamers might like this because I mean, like, it's a magic casting thing, but I mean, it's kind of like a gun, right? The only problem with this is it's got like, you know, it's a magic staff and wizardry and shit like that. So ball and gun gamers will call this shit corny. That shit corny, bro. That shit has Zeus and Aphrodite in that shit, nigga. You're like, bro, isn't God of War one of your favorite games? It's not the same, bro. That nigga bald headed. He black. It's not the same. They'll find some bullshit reason to justify it. That shit don't got no Atreus. Thought you hated those sections. Yeah, but I like it now. Oh. She got armor. So be cognizant of people with armor. Give me that. I need some help because I'm about to die. Oh, this dude again.
Thorn Reapers.
All right, I'm not getting caught off guard this time. Oh, what the freak? What the hell?
Return to Shadow now.
God of War is a Marvel movie. Is there a game you personally like that most say is bad?
Blasted shadows.
A game that people say is bad and I like? Oh yeah, I always say the Technomancer. I like the Technomancer, and that's considered. And like, I'll even say it's a bad game. But I always say I like it because the gameplay was super meh, but the storyline and the world they crafted was super interesting. I like space stuff. Like in that world, I think it was like the Earth was out of resources, so then some humans colonized Mars, and then they lost contact with Earth at some point, and then they developed their own society and culture, and because they lost contact with humanity, and they started developing like lightning powers. So they had like a police force that were basically like Sith lords and shit like that, while also discovering the conspiracy of what happened to Earth and why they lost contact. And you find out evil corporations had something to do with it. Like, it was, the story was fucking gas. It was just, the gameplay was okay. It was like a 6 or 7. Dark Sector, you know what? Dark Sector's a good one too. The prelude to if you don't know what Dark Sector is, it's the first game the people who made Warframe, that's their first game. The original Warframe is in it. You play as a guy who gets the ability to control a Warframe, and then he could throw like this death scythe sickle, and you could slow down time and slice off people's heads and shit like that. They should have made another one. That game was actually pretty fire. That was good garbage. Yeah, the glaive. Yeah, that shit was good garbage, bro. And then they took that design and put it in a different game. Yeah, it was the Warframe prototype. In my opinion, there's nothing wrong with liking a bad game. Like as long as you can acknowledge that it's objectively bad and it has more wrong going for it than good. When you say you like a bad game, to me, I'm looking at it as like you have the ability to see the good that's in it. You see the potential. Like there's a conversation on social media happening right now about Anthem. A lot of people dick sucking Anthem because the servers are about to get shut down. I'm like, nah, y'all dog piled on that shit. Nah. Anybody who said they liked the flight, they was worse than Satan himself. I don't want to hear that shit.
Headmistress, if it isn't inappropriate, I have a little gift.
Yeah, it's like a guilty pleasure.
Ran out a while back.
My favorite guilty pleasure is Sonic Unleashed. Is that the one with the werehog? Y'all Sonic niggas love that werehog shit. You like it? I'm gonna make fun of y'all niggas though.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Anthem was a 6. I agree. It was a 6. It was a 6. But the way they talked about Anthem, you would have thought it was a 3.
Your silver wheel. I can have this.
My bad game is Battlefront 2 from 2017 to 2018, the launch version. Yeah. So how do I do the upgrades?
Evening. What was the source of
the next room?
Yes, a shadow spiller. I lost my way against one. Can hardly see a thing when they're about.
You've strength enough. They merely test your nerve. Foes such as that are to be faced head on, no hesitation.
I am.
She's asleep. It can't be her. If I give her a gift, will she wake up? Wake up, babe.
Have pleasant dreams for as long as you slumber.
Right at the door when you go in.
You finally wake. Know that
She better do something nice for me when she wake up.
Welcome to the what? Father.
Loot me or shoot me. I saw a video last year saying in 2025 Anthem is worth going back to. It still has a small community. I wish we would have got Anthem 2.0, especially because we live in this era where games launch in poor states and then they come back and have have a comeback season. Like that one space game, Cyberpunk. Like, I feel like Anthem's foundation was strong enough. If they were given the time to fix it, EA could have made a shit ton of money, but the YouTubers were dogpiling. Like, you remember they was dropping videos left and right. That was around the time that people started making those death of the industry videos. Yeah, No Man's Sky had a comeback. The death of the industry videos. And I remember I got a lot of flack because I talked about one of them dudes. I forgot what his name was. Yeah, Clean Prince Gaming, and there was another one too. Not Clean Prince, there was another one. But I remember I made a video showing proof because he said in one of his videos, the reason why he was so negative towards every game is he had been going through depression. And I remember I brought that up in my video. I'm like, yo, he's literally admitting to you guys that he just shits on stuff because his life isn't great. Yeah, Downward Thrust was his name, right? I'm just telling the story. I don't have a problem with him now. But like back then, like he made a video where he was admitting he was depressed, and that's why all his videos were so negative. And I brought that up and I showed the evidence. I remember I got so much hate in the comments. People were like, no, you're just a corporate shill. I'm like, yo, he's literally telling you. I haven't heard those names in so long. Do they still make videos? He's literally telling you, bro. These people were a detriment to the community. If I don't like something, at least you know it's coming from a place of I tried the game most of the time.
The silver pool.
Go back up the steps. Is this a mid?
The altar of ashes.
Oh, is this the upgrades? You deal 20% damage. So these are the permanent upgrades. These are what last for every run. Not Clean Prince sold his channel. Isn't that an interesting ending to his content? Because he had the same content as Downward Thrust. Clean Prince was also doing the death of the industry stuff too, right? He had an entire channel based around gaming is dead and all these corporations are sellouts. And then in the end, he built up his channel and he sold it out. I'm so glad we moved past that shit. Yeah, he literally sold out. You can make loadouts. So you can only have one equipped at a time? You deal 20% damage to foes in your cast. I'm 27, living with my parents, helping pay the bills. No car, but I'm saving for one. Do women like dudes like that? At your age, I'm gonna be honest, usually not, but I'm pretty sure you're a decent person, but you definitely want to have your own place and car. It's just, you can find somebody that'll like you without that stuff, but it damn for sure is going to be harder. So I always say focus on yourself. Yeah, there's a woman for everybody. So I say make it, I'm always going to advocate for make it easier for yourself. That's the answer I'm going to give you. After you exit a location, it restores 3 health. Oh, I want that. Let me get that.
The wayward son.
So I can get health back. You have 20 health and magic. While you have less than 100% mana, you're attacking special. Ooh.
The huntress.
What was gamer game? I wasn't hardcore into games in 2018. It was like a clusterfuck of things. I don't even remember 100%. I think it started with that Anita Sarkeesian lady. I think she was talking about like feminism and gaming, and then it evolved into some other bullshit where like they were pulling her. I don't remember. I'm gonna be honest. I wasn't too deep into that one. What up, Whis? Cast momentarily make you impervious and move 50% faster. Ooh.
The messenger.
I think it's okay to live at your parents' house with the purpose and intentions. If you had the chance, I would maximize. Yeah, as long as you save the money and you, especially in this economy, I don't think anybody's shaming anybody. But I think if you're looking towards like the whole family thing, you got to have your own shit. You restore. That's what it says. Stay on your shit every second. So I'm getting mana right back.
Don't have enough just yet.
Oh, I'm broke. Okay. I only got $11. I need to get my money up. So all those things I just equipped. I mean, all those things I just bought, are they equipped automatically? I'm the GOAT. I appreciate you, big dog. Welcome to the stream. Gamergate is when it came out there where journalists were trading favors for exclusives and good. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, you're right. Ethics, journalism ethics was off. Meta progression, they stay equipped. Hey, let me run that shit one more time. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna stay on live too much longer because I'm hungry. I haven't eaten dinner, but I kind of want to try this shit out real quick. I seen you on Twitter. You found me from Twitter. Damn, my tweets are starting to reach. I've been trying to be more active on there. That's what's up, bro.
Best be off.
You'll have to upgrade your glowing hand. I've been going in too much with it. Is that why it's glowing?
Kronos is up to something, but not even Athena knows what.
The Black Greek god is back.
Even if they've kept us occupied.
Hey, wait.
What's his next move?
They got a Black Greek god in this bitch, bruh. Why wasn't the anti-woke people mad about this game? Is it because they didn't play it? Were they so? Because I'm not gonna lie. If I was a racist loser, a maidenless dweeb who hated men who wield the power of the BBC, known to fuck their daughters, I wouldn't be as mad if I had to choose between being mad at a black samurai in Assassin's Creed and a black Greek god. I would think you'd get madder at the, what? Niggas can't be gods? Black on black crime. Look at Chicago. It's crazy. They missed that one. That's crazy. A nigga god? I'll never get on my knees and pray to a nigga. Yo, fucking relax. It's a video. No, it's not. It's about the history and it's about the realism. Bro, I hate to break it to you. You talking about accuracy and Greek gods. I hate to break it to you. Zeus was never real. What? It's real in my heart. Me and my parents, we pray to him every night. That's such a bitch ass up, bro. Nova Strike. Your attacks deal more damage. Your specials deal more damage in a larger area. I mean, I haven't gotten one that does specials. Speaking of Chicago, I met a girl whose favorite artist was King Von. I can't tell if you're joking or not. If you are, you should run. Chaos, you should run. She trying to take you to the O? Said was. Nah. What we doing here? I don't know about all that. Give me my mana. Chicago stereotype is like 10 years old. It ain't that bad here anymore. To you, because you numb to it. Like, everything becomes normal if you just live in it. Like, yeah, you ever been around somebody who's a habitual ass eater? And you talking, be like, I don't eat booty. What, nigga? What? I'm a grown man. I eat ass, bruh. Like to him, like to you, you're like, what the fuck? You put your tongue on that damn mud butt? That mud anal cavity? But to him, he's like, he doesn't even understand because it's normal. He's not numb to it. He like that shit, bruh. That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm saying. How dare you? I'm about to eat some ass right now. My controller disconnected. I don't know what I'm talking about, Chuck. I'm just saying shit. When I'm eating ass, I let that shit mud slide in my mouth. That might be a sign. Is my fucking goofy ass shit. Come on, USB-C, act right. My controller not working, chat. I might need a new USB cable. They coming after you. It's not getting powered. Oh my fucking god. All right, hold up. I'm gonna give it 5 seconds. I'm going to bed. All right, peace out, bro. You said I'm just hungry. No, y'all don't hear my shit clicking like a motherfucker. I deadass might need a new. I gotta get it going. I think I have a backup USB C, but it's deadass fucking up. Y'all don't hear it going. Did it? Y'all don't hear that shit? I hear it. It's not getting steady power. I might have to go. I gotta find another cable. Guess I gotta wrap it up and go eat dinner, chat, before it gets too late, man. That being said, before I pack this one up, I am dead ass hungry. It's unfortunate. I did want to do another run. I wanted to see how the power acts. First impressions of Hades 2, to be fair. I had no intention of playing this game. I just got it because it was on Steam sale. I had nothing else to play, and I'm not gonna lie, when it comes to Assassin's Creed Shadows, I got 100 hours on that game, but
man, I'm gonna play this off stream, man. We're gonna finish this mission up off stream.
This never fucking ends. I like Hades 2. After playing it for almost 2 hours, like an hour and a half, I think, 90 minutes, like an hour and a half. I will say I understand why this is people's favorite game of the year. No matter, even if I spend a bunch of time with this game, I don't think it would be my personal game of the year. But I will say I get it. And I will say it deserves a nomination. It's fun. The art is really good. The combat is fast-paced. It's fluid. I do like all the little different abilities. Y'all saw I was sitting there reading, trying to see what's the best setup and stuff like that. The music, the voice acting. And then I think also this is a really good game that you could take on the go. I'll say I get it. I'll say I get it. It won some awards. Yeah, it won some awards. I get it. Like, if you say this is your game of the year, I'd be like, okay, I respect it. I see the vision. So based off that, like, yeah, I would recommend it. I'm enjoying it. It's a game that respects your time too. This might be the one that gets me into roguelikes. I'm gonna play it some more too. I also got Silk Song, so let me know if y'all want to see me play that one too. But it's cool. Yeah, it's a nice little vibe game. That's a good way of putting it. It's a nice little vibe game. Let me see if there's anybody who's live though. Let's see. Cause I need to eat something. Oh, Siggy's live. I'm gonna toss it to Siggy. Let's see. I'll probably do a longer stream tomorrow. Siggy. I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of tired today. So I appreciate everybody who came through to the stream. If you're new, hit the follow button. Thank you to everybody who subbed, donated, all that bullshit. If you're new here, turn on notifications so you'll know when I'm live tomorrow. Hit the like button. I'm raiding the homie Siggy. He's playing some Battlefield 6. I'll see y'all tomorrow. If you're watching on YouTube, hit the like button. Peace.